And we are back again. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. Happy New Year to everyone and everybody out there. We are back and we are about to bring it to you, motherfuckers. We are about to be great this motherfucking year. So, we about to get into it. But before we get started, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. We man, it's been a great new year so far. Even though we only 2 weeks into it, but we gonna continue to prosper. We gonna continue to be great. That's not just for my panel. That's for everybody watching. That's for everybody in this world. We want y'all to be great just as well as y'all want us to be great. So with that being said, we gonna get into it. Tonight's show is what's the scenario. So basically, we just gonna just give a whole bunch of scenarios. Some you may have heard, some you may have not, but we gonna give our opinion. We want y'all opinion. So like, comment, and subscribe, and just be ready to talk y'all shit because it's about to go. We about to go up. So with that being said, I'm about to pass the baton off to the lovely professor. The floor is yours. Let's get it.
How y'all doing tonight? Now listen, like he said, some of these you might have heard, some of you might have not, but nonetheless, let me see what you guys think. So this is a story, a scenario about a man and a wife, and she caught her husband cheating. So she blasted him on Facebook, right? So the chick name is Miriam. She found out that her husband was cheating and went on Facebook and blasted everyone. She blasted a woman named Lydia and said, "Oh, you in love with my husband already? That's so sad. You love my husband." The woman replied back with, "I am sorry. I had a weak moment. That doesn't measure my love and loyalty to the Lord. I had a moment of weakness, which I allowed the devil to win, but be amazing to never make a mistake again. But in the end, only God can judge me. You better pray for forgiveness for the judgment that you're giving me." Then she tags another woman named Helen and told her, which one you want to be, an elf or a reindeer? His shit is outside. You can stop by and pack up his things, boo, since you trying to get your groove back with my husband." Then she tags another woman named Tia. She said, "Baby, bring that ass back too. Hell, I guess you increased your pay with the pandemic. He cashed out you 50 instead of the 40. And then she proceeds to show a picture of the Cash App. She then tagged Lydia again and said, "Are you on the phone with my husband, Martin?" Damn. Then she made a post and said, "Good morning. It's so much going on. I thought Christmas was over, but I see my husband has a lot of Christmas elves on his or reindeers that I will be calling out by name, just like Santa Claus." She then proceeds to say, "Okay, I got to get some rest. I'll be back around 7 today to name more names." Now, keep in mind, all these women know he was married because it's all over his FB saying he's married. They just celebrated their anniversary and pics and everything. Was she wrong for blasting these women? Yes or no?
Was she wrong?
Yeah. Or what would you have done in that situation as well?
Cut my Facebook off. You
That
will
would be
not
the
be
first thing to
blasting
do.
me on fucking Facebook. I'm just saying, like, but is she wrong? I mean, um, I'm not gonna say she's wrong, but I don't think she should have just broadcast it on Facebook for the world to see. If she was gonna do that, she should have just hit them individually and said X, Y, and Z, blase blue, blase blue. But That's just me. What can I say at this point?
Mm. Personally, for me, it's more so petty than more so right or wrong because, like Jay said, like you're putting it out there, and everyone tunes into what you say, what you post, and what you comment. So you're basically putting it out there that she's that crazy and deranged to put the business out there like on Front Street, and it could work against you or for you.
That's what I was gonna say. Like at the end of the day, I understand that you're upset, you're mad, you want to put it out, all the business out there. However, what does it do for you after that? Like after you put all the business out on there, you've tagged everybody, okay, your husband's a cheater. Now what? What is your end game? What are you gonna do? Because at the end of the day,
Maybe
you
it was in
have
hopes of.
business out there
Go ahead.
all you want to, but you still have to deal with the fact of, do you want to get a divorce? Do you want to stay? What if they have children? Like it's a whole bunch of other things that you need to be focused on versus I'm just gonna put all this shit out on blast because guess what? Now you have a whole bunch of people that's sitting here laughing at you in your situation.
Mm.
Baron?
Have y'all ever been cheated on? Because
Yup.
y'all sound like y'all. It sound like y'all never been hurt before.
Oh, I've been hurt. Hands
Okay.
down.
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I've been cheated on.
I've been hurt.
Everybody don't like me.
It's
So
not the fact that people haven't been hurt, but it's just again, it's like yes,
So
you're gonna go through the motions and be upset, but at the end of the day, after everything is said and done, then what?
I mean,
Go ahead, Aaron.
I just feel like I'm never gonna tell someone how to react during a time of hurt or pain or recovery. I mean, if you feel like putting your business out there and blasting people and telling the world how you should go about your own business when they're the same people that's been laughing and sneaking behind your back, messing with your husband, at the end of the day, they've been laughing at you. So by you blasting them on Facebook, might as well all laugh together at this point. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't. I mean, morally, is she right for blasting on the women? Probably not. But at the end of the day, again, my opening statement was, who am I to tell someone how to go through pain, how to heal, how to get back on, how to pick up the pieces? Like, we ain't talking about a boyfriend. We talk about her husband. You know, whatever that process is for her, go ahead and get it done, baby. You know, and like you finished with Heather, either y'all gonna work it out and stick together, or y'all gonna get a divorce and go about your way. But at the end of the day,
No,
like,
I didn't say either one. I'm saying as far as these are certain options that you have in this situation once everything is said and done and you're finished blasting, it's like you still have to come back to reality of okay, my husband really did cheat on me with all of these women. How am I going to navigate this now? Like what exactly am I going to do? That's my thing. It's like after after being upset and being angry, it's like you have to come back to okay, this is the reality right now.
at the end of the day, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you in that closing sentence. I mean, life goes on after your husband has did you wrong. But at the end of the day, how you go through your process is how you go through your process. Some women believe in blasting. Some women believe in internalizing things. Some women go through therapy. So how people go through their process is how people go through their process. And who am I to tell someone how they should approach a situation?
I agree. Keep in mind while y'all answering this, it's a two-part question. I said was she wrong, and then I also asked what would y'all do if y'all were in her situation.
Oh, no one
exactly.
Okay. Well, before I answer them two questions, I just want to say that do I think she was wrong? I mean, for blasting on like putting for broadcasting, yeah, I think she was wrong. I think she should have just she could have went about that a whole another way, as opposed to just going on Facebook saying Elisa and Blase Blue and this person and that person. I don't think she should have did it that way. I think she should have just kind of hit them up, like I said, privately, because like I said, because like both of them just said, what if you do go back to your husband? Then it's like, okay, this man that cheated on you with X amount of women and you still back there. I I mean, granted, you may have kids, granted, you may, there may be, property or whatever. So maybe some shit along the line that, you don't want to go through the headache of divorcing. But it's your private business. Technically, keep it private. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I mean, and what would I have done? If I had got cheated on by this one here. Let's just say she would have went back to her parents' house with no clothes. That's it.
Damn.
This is an open discussion, so let's roll it.
Anybody else want to answer? What would they have done in that situation?
I don't think I would have put him out on blast like that. Well, thinking with the mind that I have now, I wouldn't have put him out on blast. It wouldn't have just.
What would you have done? Is the question.
I would have spoken to him. I would have had a conversation with him in regards to the situation first.
So you wouldn't have confronted the women?
No, not just yet, because at the end of the day, he made the decision. They're not in the marriage he is. So I need to speak with him first.
But mind you,
if he lied,
they know
they
know that you're married. They know that he's married to you, though.
Right.
So
I'm not saying that I would not address it. What I'm saying is the person I would address first is the person that's in the marriage.
All right, that's cool.
I still don't think you would have addressed them women, but okay. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Personally, for me, what I would have done, I would have kept it off of the media, handle things off of the social media realm, because not everybody deserves to know what you're going through, except those that's closest to you and whatnot. So just handle that in the private matter, and there's no resolution. Hey, I'm out. Here's your papers. Have a nice life.
But everybody already knows because we didn't talk about one woman, two women, three women. We talking about a whole lot of women. So people already know.
Like 6 or 7 or 8 or some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty clear that the word is out there that this girl is out here.
It's a what situation?
It's a Tiger Woods situation. And coming out the woodworks.
Well, I mean, if one of the chicks is a waitress at IHOP, so be it. It is what it is. He like what he like, but that's not his problem. I mean,
okay, so I'll answer the question. Due to my private nature person I am, I wouldn't blast at people. If I was the type of person to have my business out in the public like that, then by all means I'm blasting people. But just me, I don't even see my personality type to be the type to even go on anyone's Facebook or tag people. Like I don't do that now, and I don't got nowhere near that type of drama going on.
Man, even if I did, I'm not tagging nobody. Go ahead.
I know marriage is till death do its part, but I think I got to pack my shit up and go. Like.
Serve the papers and have a nice life.
But I have a question. I have a question for Aaron because of the last part of his statement. Is it because of the multiple of people? Could you have dealt with it if it was just one person?
No one gets 8 people overnight. You don't go to a bar and all of a sudden you sleep with 8 people the next day unless you're paying for 8 people. No disrespect to anyone that's out there that's doing that, but at the end of the day, I just feel like this has been going on forever. This is not new behavior. Either he's that good of a person to disguise it for this long, or poor judgment on me for not finding the red flags and knowing that he has his rotation of women that he's been messing with. So I mean, I say all that to say, even if it was one person. It really just depends, but for it to be that many people, again, I feel like that's been going on forever. I missed it. We should have never got married. If this is what you want to continue to do, I gotta go. I'm out of here.
Okay.
No, I'll answer because I haven't answered the question at all.
Go ahead.
Do I feel like she was wrong? No, but I feel like the same way she blasted him, she needs to definitely tag her husband and say like, I know what you're doing. Because she really didn't tag him. She only tagged him when she tagged somebody else. But she didn't blast him like she did him. So I feel if she's going to blast these women, she should have blasted his ass too. That's just me. But in my situation, if I know, because I know for me, these bitches know that we married. It's all over his Facebook. And you dishonored me. You broke that sacred trust. I'm blasting y'all, and I'm grabbing my shit and I'm getting the fuck out. That's plain and simple. I'm sorry.
Are you blasting on Facebook or are you just blasting him just in his face?
I'm blasting them all because you seen on my Facebook. Because here's the thing: if I can get to y'all on Facebook, that means I probably knew y'all. Because if you know anything like Facebook, it's kind of hard to tag people, especially nowadays. Because if you're not their friend, you can't tag them. So you hoes knew that was my husband, and you still decided to deal with him the way you did, and I found out. Y'all finna get y'all 15 minutes of fame because I'm finna blast your ass and I'm finna pack my shit and go. Well, let me be clear. Just know you're gonna be paying some alimony because I got the lawyer on speed dial. That's all I'm saying. That's just me.
Okay. Have it to the comments, please.
Alrighty. So first things first, Zakia's in the building. She said, "Welcome back, ETR." Hey, Zakia.
Hey, Z.
Eli is in the building. He says, "Happy fucking New Year and welcome back." What's up, Eli? It's me. I'm saying please like, comment, and share. You guys, please make sure you are providing your opinions on these scenarios. These are really, really good scenarios. So we have to continue to comment.
Oh, you.
Draco's in the building. He says, "Welcome back."
There you go. Long time no see, my brother. How are you?
Patty is also in the building. She says, hey, Patty.
Fuck you, Patty. You know why.
Mama Cookie is officially in the building. She says,
Mama Cookie. Hey, happy belated birthday, too. Once again.
And here we go, Eli, with this guy. Your thesis is, all right. In the words of Heath Ledger Joker, and here we go. Worry about an elder's patience and a youthful one vengeance. We letting the whole world burn in due time, and if this is my spouse, so they can enjoy the fruits of the dark valley for right now, but just know it's a marathon, not a sprint, and love marathons, so just be patient. Watch out for the quiet ones, break it down over time, and have fun with it. Okay, Eli.
Eli, you sound like you on some sneaky underhand shit right there. Okay.
Facts.
You sound like you trying to get some damage.
It was the Dark Valley comment for me, but okay. Continue.
Okay. So here's the next scenario, and I'm pretty sure y'all seen this around, but I just got to get people's opinion. Okay. This one is called "She Did Me Dirty." You ready? I haven't had sex in 11 months, but I use toys. I went to the doctor for a regular checkup, and I tested positive for an STD. I kept it to myself. 2 weeks later, my friend texted me she had an STD. I asked her about using my toys. She admitted to it. I vowed to drag her next time I see her. What would you have done if this happened to you?
Wait.
Like, are you serious?
On the nipple clamps, it was a.
We don't even know what the toy was.
Wait, on the toy it was an STD. So
on the toys.
Okay, so
Like,
she used multiple. First and foremost, you didn't clean them toys before you got them, like. Like, so them shits been sitting in her room with her juices on them, and then you just went home and couldn't sterilize them, couldn't do nothing.
Wait, no. Let me read this again because I think you're not getting it. Hold on, let me reread it to you again, Jay. Let me reread it to you again because you're not getting it. I haven't had sex in 11 months, but I use toys. I went to the doctor for a regular checkup and I tested positive for an STD. I kept it to myself. 2 weeks later, my friend texted me she had an STD. I asked her about using my toys. She admitted to it. I vowed to drag her the next time I see her.
She sat here and took her fucking toys, used them,
Oh,
and
so
didn't
she
even clean
stole
the
the
bitches
toys.
off.
So she stole the toy. No,
But even more than
That,
no,
that is sick.
even more than that, Jay still have a point though. Like you still picked up your own toy and never like you so wait, y'all women out here using toys, y'all clean it after each session that you use on yourself?
Hold on.
Because it's
No,
your
no,
own
no. It
use.
don't make sense because let me tell you. If she cleaned that toy off after she used it and she put it away, because see, people have bags and stuff that they put their toys in, right?
Yeah.
So if she cleaned her toy after she used it, when it was time for her to use it again, it shouldn't have been nothing on the fucking toy. Which
You feel
means,
like-
which means her friend was trifling as hell to go in there and use it. First of all, hold on.
Like, what makes you even feel like it's
Why
okay?
would you want to use somebody else's shit?
all right,
That's
when
the
y'all go-
part I'm stuck on.
When you go in the kitchen and grab a glass out the cabinet,
That is
all
not the same
those
thing.
glasses in the cabinet are clean.
Oh,
Do you
hell
not
no, we
wash
are
your
not
glass
gonna
out
compare
again
it.
before you use it?
But here's the thing: even if you rinsed it off, she has an STD. Water is not going to get rid of that. Even if you use a water-based lubricant cleaner to clean
Very
it,
true.
that's not going to get it off. You have to treat that. So that disease is on there. Let's keep in mind it's plastic, and plastic can hold germs.
I have no idea about toys, so y'all got this.
I'm not even talking about just germs. I'm talking about
Hey,
plastic.
look,
in general.
look. First and foremost,
That's just
first and foremost, I think the women should answer this
Right.
question
I
because
mean, unless one of y'all got some plastic
I
toys.
don't have to use
I
toys.
already answered. It's just disgusting. Ass women beaten because the whole point, just why would you think that was okay? What
No, but I'm just
part of
saying
your
that-
brain thought it was okay? Like, let me just go and get my best friend shit. She ain't using it. Well,
Listen,
She
like, it's
stole
not a
it.
shirt. Like,
stole it.
That's the
stole
part
it.
that's the part that kills me. Like you thought to yourself like you was that close enough so you
for me,
could
you
go
know,
in
that's
her.
like
Using someone's
you
toothbrush.
using a condom, and then after you done, your homeboy go and use the shit next. The same
The same
fucking
one.
condom. Like,
Like,
bro,
that's-
no, what the fuck?
That is beyond
Look,
unsanitary.
If you ain't
You
got
a sick
$500
It really
to
ain't.
get your
It
own
ain't.
three
It
pack,
ain't.
bro.
It
We
ain't. It
ain't
ain't a
free,
horror.
like-
It ain't horrible to put those two together because you're using something that somebody uses on their private area. It is not yours. You should not be
I'm
using
just
something else that goes on somebody else's private area. I'm sorry.
Me and Aaron can't do no
Well,
shit
you
like that
gonna
because
use somebody
after he
else's
use it,
baby.
you know, it's gonna be a trash bag to me. So I gotta put my whole body in it and all that other type of shit. So no, we're not doing that. But what I'm saying is though,
What area are you talking about? I don't know him.
yeah, I'm talking to you. But I'm just saying, I'm talking to you.
Aaron,
But
that's on the screen right now.
I'm talking to Double A. But what I'm saying is though, the fact that you would even remotely even think about stealing someone's toy.
To use it and putting it back.
use it.
Not even cleaning it or
I
nothing.
mean,
It's kind
I
of
mean,
like,
but-
bitch,
but
what else
even
do
if
you
you-
do?
okay,
Like,
but-
I don't
but
know.
time
Like,
out.
Okay, so
Even
now
if
I
she
gotta
did
know,
clean
did
it,
his friend
though-
stay with her? Like, you know what I'm saying?
sorry, Eric.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Even if she did clean it, there's an STD on this toy now.
Yeah.
There's no type of solution you can put on this toy to remove an STD. It's called throw it in the trash. Go get you a new one at this point.
But she didn't know. She using the shit.
What-
She didn't find
That's
that out.
her
till
friend
after
used
the fact.
That was okay.
Okay. But did you or did you not say? Okay, maybe.
Okay, let me reiterate. This is the girl's toy. Her friend took her toy and used them, and she did not know. The only reason why she put two and two together is because the doctor told her she had an STD. Her friend called her and told her she had an STD. So
that's
she
what I'm
didn't
saying.
know.
So that's what. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
technically it's the friend fault for stealing and doing.
That's
doing
what I'm
all
saying.
that shit.
It's the friend's
But at
fault.
the same time, if you didn't use this shit on you after you didn't got that doctor's call, you should have threw that shit away.
No, she didn't use it on her after the fact. Her friend called her. She got the STD, right? She went to the doctor for a normal checkup. Found out she had an STD. Okay.
Okay.
And she's like, well, I ain't been having sex. The only thing I use is my toys. Her friend then calls her This is after
Oh,
she. Afterwards.
Yeah, she
so
didn't find out till after
the friend put the STD on it, and she decided to use it and got it on herself.
Yeah, not
Oh,
knowing
okay.
that her friend used her toys.
Okay, I got it now. I thought it was the other way around.
No,
Okay.
no.
She's still a sick, twisted freak for doing that.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something.
It's like,
Well,
why?
Every
and
time I
that-
see her, that bitch will have to catch my fade, and we are no longer friends. Okay.
What would make
I
you
would
think
hope- I
that
would- I would
was
hope
okay?
She was never
That's
your
big
friend.
facts, Aaron. She was never my friend.
She was.
Ever.
She gave you.
Exactly.
Because
Anyway, y'all
again,
got
it's
it.
like, what else is, bitch? What else have you been using that you think it's okay to use?
That's why you gotta watch out for folks out here nowadays.
But, okay.
Like,
Regardless of the fact, Heather B, can we please get to the comments before we get everyone else's answer?
yes, because it's a few.
They piling. So
You know, it's a lot.
Stacy's in the building. Hey, Stacy.
What up?
Yo.
Stacey,
She's
Happy
not
New Year.
toys.
Not
And then she
necessarily.
And she says, buy your own ish. Patty says, fight. No talking, no discussing. You used my shit and gave me an STD. It's a fight. Facts. Mama Cookie says, nasty.
Thank you, Mama.
Patty also says, oh, the friend got an STD from the main person toy. Still nasty.
No. The friend gave the main person the STD for using her toy.
Yeah, she put the STD on the toy, not even notifying the friend, and
That
she
she
didn't
had
find out.
one.
And she found out after the fact.
To put it this way, she had an STD. She used a friend toy. She didn't even tell her. She didn't tell her that she was even using a friend toy. She was using it on the low. The friend
You
knew
can't.
nothing
You
about her
can't
using
say.
toy.
You can't say that she knew she had one though. It's just that she happened to have one and was using her friend toy, and then found out she got it, and then never did went back and told her friend. So she trifling, nasty, all of the
This is
above.
horrible.
But anyway,
Or
we
her
back to-
friend to
I
ask-
mean, at that point, it's really no talking.
And this is what you do. Get a whole new set, get a safe, and put that shit in, lock it up.
First of
So
all,
that
here's the
way
thing.
it's
I'm
not-
getting the
Can we
fuck
go back to
out.
the comments?
You're getting out. That's it. You leave it.
Well, before you get your anger out, can we get the
Man.
comments out?
Get the comments out.
We sorry. We get passionate about shit like that.
I see, but I'm just saying.
All right, so back to the comments.
You think I don't use toys?
Thank God.
Eli said, I fucking
I'm gonna never
repeat.
do you,
And here we go. LOL. Her friend built different. What made her friend feel that comfortable? That's the better question. What her friend on, man? She need her ass whooped. That's just plain. Wait, that's just
Plain up weird.
Plain up weird. Something's off.
Yeah,
Stacy
her pH
says,
balance.
horrible. It's horrible. Stacy says, I mean, people sharing partners, so why not a detachable? Never mind.
Look, that is another topic that we need to bring up after we get the comments out. So we'll
Damn.
be back on that comment. So hold still, Stacey.
Patty says, I get the condom analogy because using an external object that someone else used on the genitals nasty still.
But
Johnny's
there's some
in the building.
internal objects people use. So again, go ahead.
Johnny's
up,
in the
Johnny?
building. He says, yo, yo, yo.
What up, Johnny?
Happy
Yeah,
New
bro.
Year, Happy New Year.
Eli says, I can guarantee her friend had done this before because her friend is too comfortable to use her toy. This can't be the first time. I will not believe this is the first time. LOL.
That's facts.
Johnny says, Merry New Year, Black people. Merry New Year.
Merry New Year to you too, bro.
Merry New
He
Year.
also
Merry
says,
New Year,
that's
too.
nasty as fuck. Draco says, wait, why are we using someone else's toys? That's the question.
That what we're trying to figure out,
That's the
Drago?
question of the hour, bruh.
Cookie says Mama Cookie says she's nasty as hell. Patty says friend be using her toothbrush too. I'm telling you,
Facts.
you never know. Draco says that who don't wash their toys off.
I mean, you can't
Thank
wash
you,
off no
Drago.
STD.
That was our
But
first
you
shot.
can't
That
wash
was
off no
our
STD though, bro. You cannot wash off no STD.
Right.
How hot will your water get your house? Please tell me.
Hey,
Wait.
you run
Eli
it long
says-
enough. It get hot as shit. But go ahead.
Never mind, y'all got it.
Eli says this is beyond me. Time to leave the chat. This is beyond my educational level. I went to public school.
Ooh,
Johnny says she
she
would have got shot. Damn, Johnny.
Graduated with a 1.68, Eli. So I went too.
Gio's in the building. Welcome back, Gio.
What up,
Yo.
Happy you up with us, brother. We know we know your time zone. So go ahead.
He said, even though it's your toy, clean it after every usage.
But what I'm saying is this: what if she did clean it after she used it?
Right. That's the question.
You can't clean off no disease, y'all.
Exactly.
You ain't just wiping off bodily fluids.
I get it now. Like
you gotta wipe off bodily fluids. Like that's in latex.
Right.
No, but I'm just
that's in plastic.
Why is your toys in public view like that? The way your friend could just walk in your room and just be
it's easily accessible.
Yeah. I
bet you if Bud turn around right now, she got a black bag and somewhere in that back corner back there by that.
I didn't want to know that, but
damn.
It's over there.
So again,
so
some people stuff be in public places. It may not be displayed as just that, but at the end of the day,
but this is my room. This is not a public place.
Right.
If she your best friend, though, your best friend go in your room, right?
Let me tell you something.
No, you are one of my best friends. You never go in my room when you up here.
You just don't know I've been in your room. I've been in your room.
You ain't been in my
You're right. I have not been in your room. You're right.
I've been in jail one time, and that's when Z was showing me the house.
All four of y'all is a couple of my best friends. Y'all ain't been in my room like that.
I've been in there one time, and that's when Z first showed me the house, and I ain't been in there
Thank
since.
you. And we put the sex toys up. So yeah, I know.
Oh, you just told yourself.
We got four more comments. One more, and then we can move on to the next one. Eli says, who made this demon?
Go ahead. I'm
Eli
sorry.
said,
I've been drinking.
Who made this demon that her friend is? Because just hell no. He says, my house, my room. I shouldn't have to lock up my shit. I'm not blasting it in the open, but it's my shit, and I'm not locking nothing.
Thank you, Pat.
Facts.
Fuck out of here, Patty.
Gio
If
says,
somebody
sorry,
was staying with you when you ain't there, they gonna go in your shit regardless. They gonna sneak in, so stop it. So lock your shit if you got somebody staying there. Good.
You might buy no safe for no sex toys. That's crazy.
I would.
Gio says, sorry, before every use. And then Johnny says, we washing off STD.
It's
The
impossible.
part is this. We know she got an STD, right?
Hey, look.
But is it curable? Is the question.
You know what?
That
That's
is the hour.
That determines whether or not you get your ass beat.
I know y'all just like that.
No. Heather, that does not determine if you get your ass beat. The bitch get her ass beat.
No. I said if she gets her ass beat.
No, I didn't hear Gerald.
Because if
Gerald
you give me something
Gerald
that
take his black ass to the corner.
Why?
What did you
Gerald
say?
go to the corner.
Why?
Repeat what you said.
I said. I forgot what I said.
No,
I know what I said. Fuck it. I said put Robitussin on it is what I said. That's what
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
No, because
Robitussin on the top tier STD.
Aaron, I got you, Jay. Go to the corner.
Robitussin and
Go to the fucking corner.
Wait, okay. Before
First show already, you went to the
before
corner.
you go,
No. I'm gonna go to the corner.
He wants to talk shit before you go to the corner.
We'll get rid of any fucking thing. If you stayed in the black household, you would
You
know.
said Robitussin. You forgot the ginger ale.
See, I didn't have ginger ale growing up. But Robitussin and
what are you putting Robitussin on? First of all, you putting Robitussin on the toy or on the vagina? What are you putting Robitussin on?
I would hope the toy, but I'm just saying, in general, like, you can cleanse anything, and then you put some Vicks on that shit. I'm telling you that
you gonna burn somebody.
I'm not even gonna tell you what I can. I'm gonna go to like I said, put fucking Robitussin and some Vicks on it. You be all right. And I'm gonna go to this corner.
Wait. Let me tell you something. We ain't never lied about the Vicks. Let me tell you what happened. I was at work like 2 weeks ago, right? Wait, no, you're gonna laugh. My client cracked the shit out of his grandma in the head, like right here. She come out talking about he hit me. Why she got the Vicks?
So
My mama do that shit.
We're
My mama do that shit.
We're comparing the knocking on grandma's head to STD on the sex toy.
No, I
for
wasn't
Vic
saying
to
no.
That
Vic
is
to
funny.
get a call.
But that is funny though.
I said you
know
do
what?
put Vicks on everything.
I'm done with this show, y'all. This is my last show. I am putting in my
Well, we
resignation.
treat this shit like hot sauce. I put that shit on everything.
I can't.
All y'all tune in. We are doing auditions for replace Double A on the panel because I quit this shit. This is my last show because they put me Vicks on every fucking thing. I'm done.
We have
No, I'm dead ass. No, this how she walked out, right? She walked out. She said, "Oh, he hit me right here." I'm like, Christian. What you do that for? He said,
All right, Jay, come back. Come back.
Now, like I was saying,
right
look, I thought I ain't gonna lie. Like when COVID first came out, I put Robitussin. I took Robitussin and put Vicks all over my body. I swear to you, COVID came right out and was like, "Damn, shit, is that Vicks?" I was like, "Yeah," and to get your ass on, and so if it can cure that, I know it can cure that little bit of shit.
Anybody thought he was going somewhere else with that, putting it on there for COVID?
Yeah,
I didn't know where he was going with that.
I was going. I didn't know where he was going. I just gonna let him go.
Let him go. He been
Let him
drinking.
have
go. Just let
Wait,
him go.
Let him have it.
hold on.
Just let him
And
have
you
it.
knew that would work. Gerald White didn't tell me when I was sick and had the COVID for like 3 fucking months.
Hey,
I didn't.
all this time I've
first
been-
and foremost, you didn't tell me you had COVID.
all this time I've been
said that
sick,
you
y'all
wasn't
had
feeling
never
it.
told me to get some Tussin and some Vicks.
Shit. I thought y'all would know that living in a black household. Shit, Tussin and Vicks. That's what works.
Oh,
You know what,
He's
yo?
kind of right. He is right. My mom.
That is the
Wish I
dynamic
would've
duo.
known that
Tussin and
sooner.
Vicks. But
If
go
we
ahead.
don't go back that far, y'all ever heard of castor oil? Never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh man.
Oh.
We ain't, okay.
Yeah, maybe some
Wait, we
iodine
have-
would work. I
we
don't
have
know.
a couple more. We have a couple more comments, and then we can move on to the next scenario. Eli says, "Come on, okay, just throw the whole person away." He also says, "Put her in a wooden box with a termite and throw her into the deep parts of the ocean." Because man, Patty says, "Motherfucker injected Robitussin to cure everything." Johnny said, "Put some tussin on it." Eli's laughing. Gio says, "Vicks is some powerful shit, though." And
It
Mel
is.
says,
says, "I'm fucking done. Go sit your ass in the shower. Bypass the corner."
You talking to me? You talking to me, Mel?
No,
Who's she talking to?
the lady.
Oh no, I'm saying who's she talking to?
She's talking about the lady. She talking about the lady though.
Okay.
Wait. Stacy says, "Bunny B, let me see your top. It's cute."
It's a dress. It's a dress.
And then fucking air. Hashtag we cure STDs with tussin. I'm not fucking.
Hey, just know, whatever hashtags is hot, that's coming on the merch. So make sure y'all put y'all hashtags out there. Make sure they fire because we working on merch, and that's what we gonna start off with that. So let your hashtag.
Who gonna be wearing that one?
I'm not.
Me.
Dr. Sebi, the light skinned Dr. Sebi up there.
Me.
The light
I
skin-
wear that shit
No.
as I stand by it.
We getting one that says I'm fucking done. Go sit your ass in the shower, bypass the corner.
I like that too, though.
Like Mama Cookie. We getting a shirt made like that.
Right, my
Okay,
mama could-
before we go to the next scenario, real quick
Oh,
though.
Patty said she'll wear it.
Patty said she'll wear it.
Thank
All right, Patty.
All
So
right,
we know
Tussin
some,
gang.
I'm already jotting them.
Tussin game. Let's go.
we know some people live by a polyamorous lifestyle. We know some people are multiple sex partners. So that's not even think about it from a friend aspect. What if one of your poly partners has put an STD on one of these toys? What if one of your many partners that's part of your family puts not family as in brother and sister, but sleeping partners has put
Triad.
I mean, thank you.
Triad.
What if one of you, triad can only be 3, right?
Try it.
Triad quad.
Okay, so again, your
People
equation.
hate the shit.
If one of your equation members has put an STD on one of your toys, how does that now work? I'm listening.
Okay, let me explain this.
Try it. Ain't that a gum?
Let's
Try
try
it.
this.
Trident.
Let's try this.
Oh, Okay.
1.69 flaring up, bro.
He did.
So-
He did. I knew I
My
was,
thing is
but see, that's why that's why it's a 169. I know I'll be in the proper place, but I just don't be getting it right. So,
I feel like this. If you're having sex with multiple people, y'all need to be getting checks. Y'all need to have y'all STD checks, all that stuff. Y'all need to have them checks because having sex with multiple people, even the fact that you are having sex with one person, having sex with another, even the bacteria that's transferred from somebody else to somebody else can fuck you all up.
Facts.
That's that.
So
Really?
I feel like at that point, if you're having sex with multiple people and you catch something, that means that y'all not being safe. Nobody's going to get tested. There's an issue somewhere. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
So you're not gonna recommend the
Don't
Vicks
work.
or the Tussin for that, though, right?
and if
You
it
said
don't
what?
work,
You're not gonna recommend the Vicks or the rubber Tussin for that?
that's what I was about to say. If it don't
No,
work,
you know what I'm going to recommend for that?
let
My
that
fist in your
let that
motherfucking
tussin touch it.
Wait.
Okay, Layla Ali.
Put some Windex on it.
What?
Windex. Have y'all don't have
You ever seen
Okay.
my big fat Greek wedding? You know.
Yes.
Put some
Yeah.
Windex on it.
I
Johnny,
couldn't.
Johnny,
Fucking
Okay. Go to the
Johnny,
comments, Heather.
Johnny, you are an
So
idiot.
nobody else is going to answer that question?
I answered it.
I mean,
You didn't answer it. He just asked another question. So
What
how
was
did you
the
answer it?
What was the question?
he said he gonna put some Tussin and Vicks on it, so we know.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Let's just go to comments because they
Yeah, we got a couple more.
got some
that came in.
STDs over there the way they talking.
I
Oh,
ain't got no STD. I don't know what the fuck you talking
I
about.
said over there in the comments. Where are you?
Oh.
Are you in the comments or in the panel?
I'm in both.
Mama Cookie said because
That's
of
why
what
you-
the
That's why I got
rebel
an
said.
STD. You in both.
But I let that tussin hit the bone.
Okay, we got another hashtag. Stacy says hashtag gotta go.
I wear that one for sure.
Patty says
I'm
that wouldn't
jotting them
happen.
down.
Patty said that wouldn't happen with my two girlfriends. We stay safe and they are as picky as me.
Well, damn, we got two girlfriends. I ain't even got one boyfriend.
Draco said,
Rock
"Did you
on,
say
Patty.
Trident?" That's for you, Jack.
Yeah, he said tried it.
Patty says, "Agree with the checks. One, body safety is too important." Stacy says, "I mean, yo, be real. You never know if your partner is cheating in a regular relationship, so just go to the doctor. Period. That is."
Facts. That's why I said you got to get checked.
Johnny says, "Raw is nigga."
Yes, sir.
Y'all dicks gonna fall.
Raw is
Yo.
law.
He says,
I was supporting my girl.
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm sorry. Now he has the hashtag.
Then he
raw is
hashtagged
Oh.
it. Well, I ain't wearing that one, bro.
man."
I ain't wearing that one, bro. I'm sorry.
That's like saying hashtag ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or hashtag
All right,
bareback
we are
city.
ready for the
Hashtag
Lord.
let it burn. Usher style.
What did Johnny say?
FDK.
I think a lot of people will wear that one.
You know what?
Next scenario, Patrice.
Let me get a let me get another one ready. This one is called the proposal. Y'all ready?
Okay.
I'm not ready.
So, a man and a woman was driving in a car, and while driving, the man
Alright.
casually looks over at her and says, "Will you marry me?" The woman responds as hell no. She then said, "Fuck no, I don't want to marry you. You waited 10 years, and now you finally want to ask me." She said, "And you didn't even put no thought into it. I don't see no nice stuff. Ain't nothing romantic. No, I don't want to marry you." His response was, I wanted it to be more of an intimate setting and for us to be alone, and that's why I asked you in the car." The woman says, "Nah, I'm good. You can keep that proposal." What would you do?
Keep the proposal.
Am I answering from the girl perspective or the guy perspective or both?
Both.
Yeah.
Answer from both perspectives.
First of all, why would you propose in the fucking car? Like, where in the world is that traditional?
Maybe he wasn't going for tradition.
Well, and maybe, yeah, exactly. Maybe it wasn't traditional, and maybe he just wanted her and him to be alone. Now, I mean, on your way to McDonald's, it's kind of harsh, but
Maybe it was an afterthought. Like, you know what? You just get married.
yeah, Maybe she just got him out of jail. Who knows? Like, I mean, it's just, shit like that happens. Like,
Yeah, Johnny, we got some of them from off of IG. Mm-hmm. Well, go ahead.
this is an open discussion, so y'all free to talk.
I was
Okay,
answering
so-
last since I read the scenario. My bad.
I know. I get you.
I would just say 10 years with somebody, you just now determine that you want to marry them was kind of crazy, especially if you in your later years. I think like I said in previous seasons, right away, or maybe not right away, but it don't take 10 years for you to kind of sit down and be like, I'm going to marry this woman or I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my life. I think at a real decent time. Secondly, it's crazy to propose in the car. I don't care if we driving down PCH or if we in Malibu. At least you can pull the car over and drop down on one knee. It's and do like to be doing 60 miles an hour or at a red light and lady look over and say, "Hey, will you marry me?" Is crazy.
Well, technically, she's the one that's driving.
Oh, so you don't even drive. So
Well,
Damn. Cold blooded.
okay, and then if I'm the guy, I mean it's poor execution on so many levels. Like
I give you that one. Yeah, I give you that one.
I do understand his mind frame though to be some people just wake up and go with some people wake up and go with the flow type people. So I get that he just I want to get married. Let's get married. I just think it was poor execution on his part. Now, if she's saying hell no, take that shit, keep that shit, then guess what? That's my L. That's my loss. I don't see myself spending no more time with this. Like I fucked up. I waited 10 years of my life. I wasted 10 years of my life thinking that this one's gonna be here forever. And then when I did shoot my shot to get married, she shot me down the worst way possible. So that's my L. I gotta move on. And it's over with at this point.
Well, I mean, personally, like, okay, people say, oh yeah, some people in the comments they said, oh, it was bad he waited 10 years. I waited a while before I asked my wife to be my wife. I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I mean I knew I was gonna marry her, but at the same time it was kind of like on some shit like I want most because you gotta realize I met my wife when I was 18, so I wanted to make sure shit was in place before we were able to do that type of thing.
But again, I said if we're older again.
I mean, at the age of 36, yeah, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
you think about 10 years from now, you're gonna be 46 years
saying,
old. Don't be like sugar free. Yeah, don't be like sugar free and decide at this, at the hardest time now I want to get married. Like, if you with the one and you of age, let's not waste time because it's time that you wasting dating. It's time that you can be
of age. So what I mean.
I mean, you bet your girl at 18 understand y'all still trying to figure out life. Y'all got life paths that maybe want to go separate directions. Somebody might want to go to college.
Mention, you probably never lived with that person.
Facts. So your situation a little bit different.
You just gotta work out in years, maybe months, if not years worth of time to see if this person is compatible with you as far as being a living partner. Because like I said, she can have OCD, I could be a slob. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it can be a whole lot of shit that is surrounding the situation to where he didn't ask.
Yeah.
So I'm not based
off our age right now.
I get what you're saying as far as, if you're of age, like I say, if you're our age talking about waiting 10 years and all that other shit, that's
crazy as hell.
Okay. I agree.
You'll be 46. You'll wait to 46 years old to get to
Let me just play
that good old strut down the aisle.
I ain't getting married. That's just how I feel. Okay, I'm lying, but I'm just saying it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't blame her for the reaction because hearing this story kind of makes me think of freaking Jim Jones and Chrissy. Like, look how long they've been together. And when this motherfucker was finally ready, she's like, you know what? No, I don't. Because we've been together for this long without a ring. It's like, what makes the difference now? What? Because of legal shit? Like, you waited this long to ask me, And now we're at this point where I'm already comfortable with the situation. And now you want to ask me, not only do you want to ask me, you ask me while I'm driving in a car. Like, no.
So do you stay with him after that?
Thank
That's
you.
actually a good question.
Like,
What
are we working on?
Would you?
What are we working on at this point? We've been together 10 years. We're not growing no more.
And then, not to mention, as a man, after she denies the proposal, do you stay with her?
I'm not staying with you. I'm sorry.
There it is. That's all I want to know.
What are we
producer.
building? What are we working on? At this point, you shot down my proposal. I know, I'm invested at this point. 10 years is a long time to be in someone's life. And then for you to kind of, it's not like she didn't say, you know what, this ain't the right time. This ain't the right place. She didn't, it was nothing of that such. It was like, hell no, fuck you, take your proposal back, shut that shit up, like she shot that down in the worst way ever when she got that proposal. So it wasn't like, you know what, let's kind of go through therapy or let's kind of work on X, Y, and Z, and let's get back to this place and figure out whether this is what we want to do or not. I know we already have 10 years vested, but at the end of the day, I just feel like you shot this nigga down the worst way possible. I'm not about to sit here and waste no more of my time in this situation no more.
Okay, so if she just shot it down like, no, I want it in a better way, would you have regrouped?
Well, that's what I was going to respond with. When she responded to him, she literally said, "You didn't put no thought into it." I think the reason why she said no was solely based on how it was delivered. Not that she didn't want to be with him no more. I know she said after 10 years, but I think it's after the 10 years, you would have proposed to me in a way like real special, like you put a lot of thought into it. And I think that if he probably would have did it that way, her reactions to that would have probably been a lot different.
But let's not get it twisted though. It's his proposal to her.
No. I get that. No, what I'm saying is
if he never gets up to that point again in his life to say that I'm gonna get down on his knee and propose to you ever again, she has to eat that L.
She does, but what I'm saying is this.
I'm not disagreeing with your point either. I completely understand that.
No, because I get what you're saying. That's why I said maybe if he proposed differently, because you would think after 10 years you would make it special, you know. And so many women are into. Hold on, but I'm just saying, just hear me out. Mm-hmm. So many women, and it's sad to say it, but you know they want that proposal where you know you've asked the dad and you've had the family all join you and stuff like that, and it's been 10 years, and she's like, hell no, it's been 10 years. You put no thought into it. Wasn't romantic. Blah blah blah. I think her being angry because he didn't put thought into it is why she said no.
I'm not talking to you, Professor.
Rather than just saying no because she was like, nah, I don't want to marry you. But at the same time, once a person proposed to you, if they do it again, they got to really love you and say, you know what, I got to step it up. Because honestly, I don't think a lot of men would be like, you know what, well, you denied this proposal, but you ain't getting another one, and I'm out.
I mean, I have
seen because you got to factor in ego too.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think most men would be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll try it again and I'll put some thought into it. I don't think most men would be that like that.
If that was his effort first go around, I really question how good his effort be second go around.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Heather, go ahead. Because I know you.
Nah, well, you guys already kind of said it. Like, I guess my question is she supposed to be like, because the way that I know you don't mean it like that, Aaron, but it was almost like in a way where it's like, well, you know, I propose, so you say no, that's it, that's all. Like, is it more so a situation that she should be happy that he even proposed type of?
I wouldn't say happy, but I would say at the end of the day, like, ain't this the goal? Isn't this the end to this chapter that you want to get married, that you want to live this happily ever life, fairy tale life at the end of the day? Like, I know you want it to go as perfectly as possible in the fantasy in your head as possible, as much as possible. So I get it. People want the beautiful, meet my parents, ask my dad for his permission, have my family there, do something that's special. Don't do it on any other special day, like a holiday or a birthday. Don't do it at someone else's wedding. Like, I get all that stuff. But
not only that, you're right for that, because remember, keep in mind, he said in his response, I wanted to be something intimate between just you and I.
So, I mean, he was being very spontaneous, and still, he was still being a man and took the initiative and asked her for her hand in marriage.
I mean, I think that's a little too spontaneous, though.
I agree. It couldn't be me. I would never.
I don't think it was well thought out.
Yeah,
I said it was poor execution.
I think that's what the real
exactly.
issue is.
I agree. Double A. Heather, can you please go to the comments because they lining up? So.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Wait. Let me.
How do we even start? Oh.
Okay. Here we go. Patty said, "Let it burn. I'm done."
I'm sorry.
Mama Cookie said, "STD in the making." And Stacy says, "Leave her because she stayed 10 years anyway. He got the cow and milk already."
I disagree.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Johnny said, "I seen that video on IG." Patty says, "IG." Sorry. Patty says, "Well, to be honest, her bad for waiting 10 years if she wanted it sooner. Can't be mad at him if you don't make your standards known and stick to those standards." Facts. Patty also says, "Mine knew if by 3 years I wasn't a missus, then I wasn't gonna be a girlfriend either. I was ready to friend zone, but she made the right decision, and year 7 is coming up fast." Okay. Eli says, "Well, talk about ending a season abruptly. Time for him to start a new series. Hashtag could have been a classic."
Dear Clark. Who said that?
All right. I'm gonna get at you off.
Who said that?
I'm gonna get at you off camera, doggy.
Who said that?
Anyway,
my bad.
Hey, let his ass go. Go ahead.
Gio says there's no such thing as a good execution when it has been 10 years. That decision probably just hit him out of nowhere.
I disagree.
Yeah.
But he had the ring in his hand, so I don't think he hit him out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We
Johnny
don't know what type of proposal it was. It was in the car. So
no, I actually seen the video. That's how I.
Oh, okay. So he did have a ring with him.
He had the ring and everything.
Okay, never mind.
Johnny says, "I proposed in my drawers, shirtless, with no haircut and no socks, and she said yes after 9 months together. When you know, you know."
Oh wow.
Okay.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. Eli says,
It could have been in the past, y'all. We don't know if that's current or not. He's been married before.
Congratulations if it's current. That's cool if it wasn't.
It is? Okay, go ahead.
Eli says, LOL, this was his thought. He thought on the way to wherever after sharing a burger and fries and wind blowing through the hair. That's romantic to me.
Was the top down? Was the top? They had a convertible car. Was the top down at least in the video?
Drop top.
They was in an Altima.
Not the baby mama car.
Wait, Eli says, "Is it there or there?" LOL. Never mind. I'm tripping. Public school, ADHD, all one right now.
Yikes.
And Mama Cookie says, "If they've been together 10 years, why is the paper so important now she should have checked the issue some years back, and the fact that he asked in the car, pull over and let his ass out and let him think about what he did and how he did it. He put no thought to it. Even in the car, he could have had her pull over, had some flowers behind the seat, then ask." Agreed.
Put his ass out is crazy.
So Mama,
Yeah,
you
yeah. So a dude can pull up some beat up ass flowers from behind the scene and just hand them to you and then hand you a ring and be like, "Marry me," and then you smooth with that.
She technically said them hiding behind there don't mean that they were beat up. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, it's a lot of thought can go into it. And here's the reason why I say that. She's driving, right?
Right.
He could have easily had the flowers in the trunk because you can't see, because as you said, she was in an Altima, so you can't see inside. He could have had a whole bunch of shit sitting out there, and they could have pulled over wherever they went, and he said, "Oh, let me get something out the trunk," and got blah 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 and went and did whatever.
There were other ways of execution that could have been utilized.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's the way y'all would like to be proposed. However, you can't speak for every woman.
No, I don't want to be proposed in the car. No, I wouldn't.
I'm just saying, like, I think it's not right for someone to speak on how someone else should be proposed to. I mean,
it's not right, but in that instant, I don't think anybody would want to be proposed to like that. That's just honest.
I mean, you never know.
I'll show you the video after this, Aaron, and then you'll see.
I mean, again, you guys honestly, I'll ask the question for the guys: would you be okay with proposing to a woman in that manner?
I have to have some extra add-ons to it. So, just
me personally, no,
I couldn't.
No.
I could be driving. We can be driving down.
But every man isn't me, though.
We can be driving down the coast, and then she can look out the window and see in the sky the words, "Will you marry me?" and be just as touched as someone driving in the car. So there's different scenarios I can add on to that whole situation.
Hold on. So do you see the thought and effort you put into that?
Right. But I'm saying he's right there. He fumbled the ball. He's right there at the end zone and fumbled the ball. He ran it 99 yards and dropped it 1 yard short of getting the touchdown. The thought process is there. At the end of the day, he just didn't do enough to get him over the edge.
So looking at it from that perspective, would you still have the same thought of like, I'm walking away after this?
I mean, you spend 10 years with this person, so you don't think that after 10 years, this dude should know that, hey, you can't just look over me in the car and say, "Will you marry me?" and expect me to fly with that. That's why I say it really was poor execution. Because if anybody should know her, it should be this dude who's been with her for 10 years now.
Sure,
exactly.
I know what you like. I know what you don't like. I'm sure we had this conversation a long time ago of what does your wedding look like? What are some of the things I need to do to get you to that altar, over that broom, or whatever other type of occasions you want to have? I know you after 10 years. Look, I haven't known Gerald for a very long time, but I can sit here and say after the time we have right now, that I know this brother well, very, very well at this point. And it has been less than 10 years between a friendship between me and Gerald.
Right. But just to add on to that, Aaron, I'll marry you. Yes, I would. Thank you.
I'm logging off. This is my last show. There's no more.
Next scenario.
Wait, we have one more comment, and it says, Johnny, hashtag take it or leave it.
I'll wear that shirt. Meech, write that down. Write it down, Meech.
Hey, I'm on the job, brother. I'm on the job.
Listen, one more too from Eli.
Oh, okay. All right. Eli says, what if their first date was in the car and he wanted to recreate that combo? Nice. LOL. That's the part. You went that far to say that.
But now you're thinking though.
Okay.
That could be sentimental.
Simple, right? But you've known her for 10 years. You should have known that she didn't want that simple. Because in knowing a person, no, I get where you're going. I'm not gonna discredit that or take nothing away from that thought process, right? But in knowing a person for 10 years, you should know by now some inkling of how she would want to be proposed to. Because any woman, and just hear me out, any woman that you talk to, who if you ever talk to about marriage or anything, they have gave you some type of inkling of how they would love to be proposed or how they would want their wedding or something like that. That's all I'm saying. So take that into accountability.
I said that a minute ago.
Well, we got another one from him. It says, what if her simple was simple? LOL.
Well, that's why she told me. What she didn't take the invitation. She didn't accept the proposal. So she said,
And Jay, I think this was directed towards you because you made that fucked up comment.
Mama Cookie says, I'm not speaking for every woman. You asked my opinion, so I'm speaking my shit. Well, talk your shit. When you said the flowers, and you said, so you mean to tell me some raggedy ass flowers from the back seat? That's what you said. So it's coming for you.
Okay, Mama Cookie. Yeah. I got your drift. You can continue, but
talk your shit, Mama Cookie.
Robert is also in the building. What's up?
What up, Rob?
Yo, Rob. Hey, yo.
Robert. Hey, you didn't answer my call back. So go ahead.
Damn.
Damn, that's harsh.
Man,
All right, we are ready for the next scenario.
Okay.
What's the
you should be an
scenario?
asshole and call you right now.
Well, it's one more.
Just call me
Oh,
back.
Jesus, Eli. Okay. He says, what if he sped through high noon traffic while proposing for a long razzle dazzle? You got one more.
How he gonna
You have
speed through if
one
he wasn't
more.
the one
He
driving?
wasn't driving. he was
He
right.
was,
on-
he was,
wasn't-
he was
he
the
wasn't
passenger.
driving.
Eli, go to the corner.
Hey, me and you, Robbie, on the same page, bro. We're on the same page.
He said, hey, I started to do that, LOL.
Okay.
Fuck
This
your
one is
call,
called.
man. Go ahead.
This one is called The Dinner, and I'm pretty sure y'all have seen this floating around on IG and Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
A man goes to a mama's house where she has cooked dinner for him. She made barbecue chicken, vegetables, and rice. As the man begins to eat and take a bite of his chicken, he sees 2 dead roaches in his plate. He says, damn, there's roaches in my food. The woman responds with, it's just roaches. He then said, but I bit the fucking chicken. She then says, you act like you ain't never had roaches in your house before.
I never have. What the fuck? Wait. That's
Is that the
that's
end?
cool.
Wait, that's the end of the scenario?
That's the end of okay. Pretty much that's exactly how it ended. I watched the video and that's exactly how they ended. With her saying you act like you ain't never had roaches in your house before.
Was it the first time you? That's the first time I
That's not normal. Like, what? I
No,
don't know
that's
why
not
it's
fucking
normal
normal.
or
At
not.
all.
It's normal.
That's the whole video. It's just that one little clip.
I don't.
That means you doing that.
How normal it is in your fucking. Well,
That's what
I
I'm
do
saying.
now.
Like, she really said this shit like it's the normality.
Let me
It's
explain.
not
That means you are horrible at keeping your house sturdy and clean. Like you,
Not
like,
necessarily
you-
because
like,
what if her neighbors had roaches? Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying for you to say you act like you ain't never had roaches. How you assuming that I've had roaches in my house? Like no, and then it's perfectly obvious that you
Let
can
me explain
barbecue
the
the
plate
roaches
to
too. So
Let me explain the plate to you. So she got the plate. It has barbecue chicken here, right? It has the vegetables and it has the rice. You can't really see the roaches because you gotta really look because there's barbecue sauce on the plate. So he was like, it's 2 roaches. I'm looking at the plate and I'm like, wait, I only see one. And then I'm steady staring at this motherfucker and see the second one. And I'm sitting up here. And if you see these roaches, they look like they were smushed too. Like it was she knew the motherfucker was on the plate by the way they were placed on that plate.
She don't like him.
he,
You know,
he wanted to torture the brother. That's what I'm thinking. Like
I was really trying to be on the other team, but I can't. There's no way for me to be on her
How
side.
do
I wasn't trying to be on her team from Jump
Like,
Street.
there's
Like,
no
if
way.
there's 2 roaches on my plate, if
I
there's 2
got a
roaches on
question.
my plate,
Like, was the food already cooked? Have he been to our house before? Like, you ain't never seen no roaches in our house or something? Like,
even
I'm
if it
trying to
was,
add it
That
up.
with his
Because they
person.
weren't
that's
little
fucking
roaches.
that is
They
fucking
were
nasty.
big roaches. They were like this size, about this long.
That's fucking nasty. I don't. For you to even complain, for you to even say you ain't never had roaches in your house is just shows how
No.
you are as a person.
Not that she said it's just roaches.
But
Again,
So,
the fact that she saw
so
this
which
as a
means you
normality,
got,
there's no way that
So-
should be normal.
I mean,
so
even if she,
which means that it's probably roaches in your bed. It's probably roaches in
It's
your
everywhere.
bathroom. It's roaches everywhere.
It's a serious
So,
problem.
and then not to
Man.
mention you're accustomed to this shit because you probably did this shit as a child. So which means that you just a nasty human being, period.
I can't say she did as a child, but she definitely doing it right now.
Man, please. Like I said,
She
it is
comfortable
what it
eating
is.
roaches.
you never know. You never know, man.
I
You never know.
don't shit. I'm not comfortable. I don't eat
Let me
roaches,
explain
and I don't
something.
like.
I don't
roaches.
either.
bugs. Period.
I don't like
personally.
bugs.
If you that blunt to invite somebody else over, knowing you have a roach problem, this is not new.
I'm gonna have
This
a
is
drink
something
on
That's
that.
we
what
wanna
I'm saying.
address.
Like, she used to
I'm
this
gonna
shit.
have a drink on that shit.
Let me
Like,
explain.
how
How
It'll
are
be
Let
the
me
story
make sure
no
ain't no
better.
roaches in
you
this.
make yourself that used to
You gonna
that?
look down
Like,
first?
it's
Yeah, ain't no roaches in it.
But how do you fix your mouth to really just say it's just roaches?
That's bullshit.
Th-
Using that, you need to
You
leave.
gotta
You
be
need
out
to
of
leave.
your
You need to
fucking
leave
mind.
that plate and that heifer at the end of the day.
I'm like, you know what? I forgot
Period.
something, man. I'll be right back.
No, I
never
didn't
be
forget
back
shit.
since.
I'm skipping out on your nasty ass and everything else. That
Nah,
no.
that brother,
And then the question asked, why
He
did you
need to-
leave?
he need to cut that whole
I
shit
think you
short.
know why.
that brother need therapy. Y'all pray for that brother, man.
And then it makes me think: do she got kids? Because do I need to call DCFS?
And I'm okay. That's going a little too far. I think just saying.
If you feeding them kids roaches, you need your ass whooped.
That's good protein.
Yeah, it's probably roaches in their cereal. It's probably roaches.
It's just
on
protein.
All in the
Okay.
cabinets.
Look, you want protein? Take a protein shake.
Kids don't eat that.
There are so
They
many
will.
other ways to gain the protein.
You know,
Anyway,
Right.
all right. I'm not defending her. We all unanimous on
That's
this
nasty.
issue.
That is fucking
Let's
nasty.
go to the comments.
Is
That was pretty.
nasty.
Please do.
We all stand the same on these on this
Oh my
issue.
goodness.
for real.
It's just roaches.
The hell up out of
What
here.
if they were alive? Then what?
They what was if they're that big.
You got a roach platter just on my. Go ahead.
Oh.
You put barbecue sauce on them and just try to
They
garnish.
were baked roach. That was an extra dish. Baked roaches.
No, I'm just saying you
baked
got
chicken.
roast garnish. You got
broccoli,
roast garnishment on my shit. That didn't.
Hey, makes your plate look nice.
But like one roach was underneath the chicken, so he didn't see it until after he bit the chicken.
Come on.
It was just
He didn't know he signed up for survival, or one of them game shows where they got to eat the nasty. What was that
Did he
game?
sue her?
let me explain
Did
something to
he
you.
sue her?
For what? He went on there voluntarily.
And then how? What you gonna sue her for? She
She didn't force him to eat.
Wait, okay, we gotta get to the
Let me
comments.
explain this.
Oh, go ahead.
I would never in my life go over her house again. She would be blocked. She couldn't call me. She couldn't reach me. If I ever seen the bitch again, I'd still walk past her like I didn't know her. Okay, not finna feed me no goddamn barbecue roaches.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
If she walk past you, she might drop a roach next to you.
No, see, that's some bullshit. Now I
like-
gotta think. The bitch that been in my car before. Do I gotta fog my car? Like, it's a lot of shit that go on with that. You gotta shake yourself out when you get out the house.
You have to take
But I
lots
think what
off
we
to the
can.
damn
But I think
car.
what we can shake to these comments. So we.
Alrighty. Robert's laughing. He said, being a meanie, LOL. He also says Roach been sea walking in over that chicken.
They were
shaking my
smushed.
head.
There ain't no way you can see what when he's smushed.
Johnny says, I'ma head out. Robert's laughing. Patty says, nah, bro, garlic butter.
Garlic
Butter roaches is not on the menu item. She's nasty.
That's a fact.
Robert says, right. Roaches probably walk down on that plate, shaking my head. Patty says, see, now I'm not eating barbecue at no one's house anymore.
I know that kind of did.
That's discouraging as fuck, though.
Hey, fuck that, mom! It wasn't no roaches in my ribs. I don't care what y'all talking about.
You right.
Go ahead.
We have
What up, Lene?
Lene in the building. Hey,
What up?
Hey, LeMay, how you doing?
She says, but didn't he see them on the wall?
Facts. They chicken they on the wall for sure.
Robert said, a real. Oh, wait, what did he say? Oh, hey, for real, though.
Oh.
That's some repugnant shit. Patty said,
I'm sorry, because I know where you got it from.
his laugh is so loud.
Oh shit!
Patty says, don't roaches usually run away from people? For these to stick around waiting for dinner, they are family.
Damn.
They were. Them shit was faster than barbecue sauce, so they couldn't move through that sticky shit. But go ahead.
Mama Cookie says, you got to be blind as hell. You don't just pick up food without looking at it before you eat it. That's nasty as hell.
That's a fact.
I don't
That
know
is true.
right now, but I do look at my food before I start eating anything anyways.
Everywhere.
Robert said, be like, I just remember we got food at the house. Eli, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
In her defense, them roaches been there. They pay bills and clean up crumbs when you think about it. Now, just hear me out. LOL, I can call that a solid ass roommate. He knew why he was there. In third world countries, that's called seasoning. It's the big picture.
So I know I never.
Like, go to the corner.
So, because you,
Eli, bro, I'm gonna pray for you,
Go
bro.
to the corner.
I'm not coming to your house.
I just realized, Eli, you would make a great defense lawyer, bro. You could go defend R. Kelly and Tory Lanez right now. They coming home, I guarantee you.
Facts.
Johnny says barbecue sauce from the bottle, chicken legs and canned veggies, basic bitch dinner.
Oh, nigga.
No,
Wait,
it would have been top ramen with hot dogs cut up in it. No, go ahead. Never mind. I'm sorry.
She been to county before.
She making a spread and everything.
That's basically
Either she be to jail or she white. One of the two.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
Eli says, now, frankly, if that was me, time for me to scurry out like the roaches when the light come on.
They wasn't scurrying though.
Robert's laughing. Johnny says, I would have knocked her head in between the salt and pepper. Mama Cookie says,
You got no
is
bill
this
on it.
his first time eating over there?
I hope it's his
But
last.
it
time,
must
too.
have.
Nova's in the building. She says, Happy New Year,
Hey,
y'all.
Hey,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Robert says, facto. He also says A, and then he also says, I knew you'd get it.
You
Hey,
know,
real
That
quick,
was Daryl.
real quick though, y'all ain't putting no Vicks and Robitussin on before y'all eat the roaches with your chicken and your rice.
hey, I say once they got that tussin aroma, they'd have fell dead on that plate.
Is he breaking up on y'all?
Ain't no tussin and this gonna cure roach problem, bro.
Okay. That's very true, Meech. That's very true. I agree with that. She need to call exterminator tomorrow, maybe tonight.
Big
Who
man.
knows?
Better
Maybe
check into
yesterday.
a motel.
You just gonna take the roaches with her to the motel. They keep your ass at home. You ruin it for the next person at the motel.
Probably got bed bugs too. Go ahead.
You said motel, not hotel, so it might already be something there. They may be cousins.
Hey, she just
Holiday Inn.
You never know.
might be a family reunion at that point. She just taking roaches to see
At
them.
the family reunion.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Introduce.
Let's go to the next scenario, please.
Wait a minute. Johnny says it just might hashtag
Tussin.
And Eli says, let's put it in perspective, really. Can you imagine being a roach and finally getting out of the dirt home for a couple's night and going down Barbecue Valley for a swim and you see roach heaven in one bite? If you ask me, he's the real villain, LOL.
Eli, I'm gonna get you some help, brother. I'm gonna get you some help.
You put too much thought into that, my nigga.
Oh shit!
Like your whole church congregation be gone by now. The church got
Yeah.
roaches. God damn it!
The church got roaches. Don't
Don't get no more Sunday plates from Eli. Because
the communion crackers got roaches running all over it.
The roaches is drunk from drinking the communion wine.
The communion juice. And another thing, Pastor Eli, you need to get some better communion crackers when you do first Sunday, because I'm getting sick of them plain white crackers that you be serving.
why you want better ones when the roaches eating them? Are you eating the roaches with them?
No, because the thing was the roaches wasn't there when I saw it, so now I know. So I know I'm not going to church no more. But just for future congregationals, you need to just
Congregationals.
You're gonna have to work on that.
Leave it alone. We'll ask after the show what page that it's on, but leave it
Hey,
alone.
well, don't be surprised if they ask for more money in the collection plate.
If any member is still there at the church after that, they deserve
Wait.
the roaches.
Let me explain something to you. And I always got a job story, and this is just real quick. I was working at this one job, right? And I had to change my client. They had me bring in the table to put him on to change him. When I tell you I opened up this table, because he can't walk, you know, he wears a diaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring the table out and I go to open this motherfucker. When I tell you, it was like a sea of roaches that came out of that wooden table.
see.
A sea of roaches, because these bitches started coming out, big and small and everything. So I'm like, I gotta change my client. So now I'm banging this table. I'm banging this table like this on the ground because it's a folding table. Right.
So they just scattered.
I stepped on them because I didn't want to. But let me tell you what I did, because I ain't shit. because they had been talking about when I got there that the place had roaches. I left all the dead roaches sitting in the bathroom on the floor. So when the guy that owns the company came in and he seen the roaches, I said, yeah, well, they was all over that table, and I needed to change my client. It's unacceptable for y'all to have roaches. Let's just say in about 3 days, I had him get the place fumigated, which the other people were trying to for the longest that already worked there at the company. Because I have no problem reporting shit. I don't want no roaches crawling on me while I'm at work.
Don't nobody want that.
It was horrible. It was just like the floor really looked like if they had fumigated and the roaches just died on the floor. That's how many was in that one table.
I remember the scene from Men in Black when that dude had all them roaches come out of sleeve.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, good lord!
You
It was a
fucking
roach smorgasbord.
Don't do that.
don't do what?
Don't do that. We got a bug problem. That boy's on the ceiling.
So it was looking like the scene from Joe's
Go
apartment, huh?
ahead. Next one.
Ooh, not
Yeah.
Joe's apartment. Oh God.
Y'all
Oh,
Oh shit.
we're not gonna talk about Joe's apartment.
Wait,
getting
the
worse
fucked
and
up
worse.
part is they actually had a church scene in Joe's apartment too.
Facts.
We had the little whatchamacallits like crutches and
Yeah.
act like they performed a miracle. That's like my favorite part in the movie. I ain't gonna even hold you. One of my favorite parts. But we're gonna get
Wait,
to
we
this.
got two more comments. Well, 3. Robert was laughing. He said,
You miss Johnny though.
Right.
"Oh, sorry. See, that's why I don't go to church."
You got church on
And then-
TV though.
Robert says, "I've been through that." Shout out to Secreon.
You been through what?
I'm not sure.
Never
I
mind.
don't know what that
Patty says my fellow nurse did home health and got sued for having her client's home fumigated because they said the roaches were their pets
Oh.
and the company killed them without permission. Ugh.
The fuck?
Yeah, Robert responded to that.
Next.
Eli says, "Listen, we ain't gonna act like y'all wasn't in church last Sunday under the tent eating the yellow cake and fried chicken.
That was the
But
last
soon as
time.
the pastor want to be all inclusive and bring in some exotic food from our fellow members in other countries. Now we know it. My head.
Nah, Eli, you gave us the Ja Rule plate. Stop trying to make it seem like y'all really was back there doing shit. Like you gave us that Ja Rule plate. Like you gave us hot dogs uncooked and all this other little stupid shit. Anyway, next.
And
Y'all
Robert
need to
said
take the tins
roaches at
down.
work.
Yeah.
I let them kids
Now
up
close.
too.
Take them easy ups down.
What is
Roaches at work. Robert, you dumb.
Yeah.
He said he dealt with roaches at work.
Mhm.
Hell no. That's the kind of shit you don't want to bring nothing in there. Like you constantly complaining to
Eli was
HR.
laughing.
Well, like I said, I ain't coming to your church no more.
Let me explain to you. Obviously, they're talking about, you know what? I got asthma. The roaches is bad for me.
Anti-Baptist it is, because I'm not going to church. Anti-Baptist it is. You got any new members? I'm right here, Lord. Take me right now.
Next one.
Wait. We got
Okay, I got one question though, Aaron. How did you put your money in the collection plate? Did you put it on the TV and then once it was done, you collected and put it back in your pocket?
God knows my heart. Come as I am.
Hey, look, that's the same way I did mine. Look, I didn't even feel like getting up. I had mine on the string. I just threw it out to the TV and flicked it back.
I'm about to say,
Like they
You
do.
made it rain on the TV for the
Made it
Lord.
rain and flicked it back like they do with the
he had
nudie
a fishing
bar.
pole. He reeled his money back in. He told the
But
pastor,
we gotta-
"Got to be quicker than that."
Gotta be quicker than that.
We got a couple
Next
more
one,
comments.
man. Next one. We just spent enough time on this one.
Yes, we did.
We got a couple more comments that came in. Eli was
Y'all are-
laughing. Robert
Y'all are
laughed.
stupid.
Eli said it was for Sister Sandra's hip though. LOL.
We're gonna put roaches in her head and
Yeah,
then
I'm
shoot
about to say,
them.
is that the reason why we got roaches? Because they've been eating at her plastic. You know what? Never mind.
Give Sister Sandra some Tussin and some Vicks. And she
Wait,
gonna be
damn, Robert.
It's some
Robert
big.
said-
They won't come near her after that.
Wait. Robert said damn near wore a hazmat suit. LOL. Shit.
Whew.
What kind of infestation was
In that
that?
case, nigga, you don't need to go to work.
Yeah, you might as well just work from home, bro.
And
You know what? If you come to my house, bring that hazmat suit.
Eli
It might
also
have roaches
said,
in it.
"How stupid."
Good point.
Leave it
Also,
outside.
it's the thoughts that count.
No,
Remember,
just don't
LOL.
come.
Just call me, bro. Just call me.
just call me. I'll tell you how the game going from here. Don't come over here.
Hey,
Robert said it
All
on
right.
me.
man, we never gonna get past this, man.
Fuck that shit. Next scenario. Let's
Right.
go.
No, he said, guest Pastor Boosie here. You might want to stay. Put your pussy on live so I give you $1,000. LOL.
I can't.
I'm not laughing at that one, bro.
I'm
I
fucking
laughed at the
done.
roaches. I laughed at the plates.
I'm
Can't
done.
laugh at Pastor Boosie and putting pussy
Next
on
scenario, please.
Yeah, definitely next scenario. We ready.
You got sister Sheila putting her on for 1,000. No, I'm small. Go ahead.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
go.
Yep.
This one is called something like a stepdaddy.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
So this guy and girl have been going together for 3 years. And now the woman decided to step out on a relationship on her boyfriend. During the time of her stepping out on him, she got pregnant. Now the boyfriend knows that she cheated and that the baby is not his, but he loves her and decided to stay with her and adopt the baby once it's born. What would you do if you was in that situation?
From what perspective?
From both
a man's
perspectives.
From a man's perspective.
From the man's perspective and from the woman's perspective.
I don't think there's no perspective from the man. You adopted someone else. I mean, you adopted someone else's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So
Well, since you have other thoughts, I think you should lead the way.
okay, so hear me out. You ain't stepped out on this woman. You love her with all your heart. She goes out and cheat on you, but what makes it the ultimate is she gets pregnant.
No,
And
you gonna be with that nigga.
And
There's
so
plenty of people out here taking care of other people's child. that
when
don't
I
know.
see the picture,
But
and
some
the
of them
picture
don't know
says-
it.
Some people do know it too.
But on this one, these people know because I seen
Ain't
the
no love
picture of
that
the
great.
baby shower, and he has the shirt that says "Stepdaddy to be."
He is done. I mean,
You was a fool.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. God
No,
bless.
I did.
God bless
You
his
was a damn
passport.
fool. You was a damn fool.
I mean, there's
You was a
people out
damn
here who don't
fool.
take care of their own kids. So God bless the men that want to step up and take care of
I
somebody
get
else.
that, but if nobody
Yeah,
in
you
that
know,
whole
but that-
relationship, but y'all two know she stepped out on you and got pregnant,
It could. Okay,
That's my point.
it couldn't be me.
I'm not
It
finna.
definitely couldn't be.
I mean, if you
I
decide to stay
couldn't
with
do it.
her, I get it, but I'm not finna wear no shirt that say "Stepdaddy."
That's a little
to be."
extra.
Yeah,
That's a little
that-
extra.
I'm not doing that shit.
I just would have
Right.
I just
She
would have
gonna
wore
put
some
some
fly
respect
shit
on
like
my name.
Daddy to be or something like I'd have came into some designer shit, but you ain't about to sit up here and I'm not about to put stepdaddy to be. Nah, fuck that dumb shit.
Honestly, you're not even a stepdaddy. You the dad because you didn't. There's no mention of the real father in this
Yeah,
picture.
I didn't produce him, so I'm not the dad.
You are the
But
dad.
you're like legally stepping up and
No,
You
I'm
are
acting. No, I'm acting. No, what I'm acting father, and I'm not about to sit up here and put that shit on no shirt either. So no.
I mean, if you adopt a child, that's your child, bro.
right. That's what I'm
Le-
saying.
Legally,
Look,
yes.
Let me explain. Something.
Legally,
You done already cheated on me. You not about to embarrass me in front of my family and yours. With
that's
me
a
rocking a
fact.
shirt, talking about stepdaddy to be. It would
You know
just
how many-
said daddy to be, or we would have just had on some matching clothes, and that'd have been that.
We can't even match. you gonna
Do you
wear?
know the side wait. Do you know the side conversations me, Aaron, and Misha have if I would actually decide to do some shit like that? They was at my baby shower. They were like, my nigga, for real. Like,
don't think I
I thought
can
she was
show
better
up,
than
bro.
this.
I just look. I'll just look just like. Damn, my bro.
What's the side conversations y'all having? You know the side conversations she having with her friend? This nigga stupid. I'ma cheat on him again. I don't
I'ma
even know
tell
who
you-
his real daddy is anyways. It could have been between Tyrone and John.
I'm gonna tell you, send me the Zoom link because I'm not coming to that baby
That's
shower.
what I'm saying. Like, what would have been her perspective? Honestly,
I don't know what would be
Her
his
perspective
perspective.
is,
What Hood
I
said.
got me a
He ain't got no
perspective
perspective.
would
He
be,
honestly ain't
It's
got no
like this
perspective.
nigga
He really ain't got
stacked. Like,
no
I got
say
pregnant
so
by
in it.
another nigga. And
We need one mic at a time, please.
okay, so her perspective
All I
would
need is
be,
one
you know
mic.
what? I got this nigga. He loved me so much, I can do whatever I want, and he's still gonna stay. That is her perspective. Let's just be honest.
All right, go ahead, Heather. What was your perspective?
no,
She asked the question, and I answered her question. She said,
Anybody-
"What would her perspective be?"
Anybody else got perspectives again? Because I feel like we all.
I believe we're all unanimous on this one.
Cool. Let's go to the comments perspectives real quick and see what they're talking about.
Okay. Robert says, "Hi, I can't type fast enough for y'all jokes." And then he says, "Hope they have
Gotta
a
be
lovely
quicker than
wedding." LOL. Foolish fool. Patty says, "Well, she didn't deceive him, and he's willingly staying. Well, he willingly stayed, and chooses to make the baby his legal and officially. Good luck. Be happy. Be blessed."
Great points.
Robert said, "I'll say that, not your boy." That's what she did. Robert said, "Pat is right." Gio says, "After he accepted her infidelity and her side baby, of course he wore the shirt."
You need to wear a shirt.
And he was a stupid idiot for doing so.
You need to wear a shirt that says hashtag Vixen Tussin with your dumb ass. That's what you need. Something ain't right.
Wow.
All right, go
No,
ahead.
he need to wear the shirt that said, "I guess hashtag Raw is law."
Oh,
Oh, that's a different
Nice.
meaning. All
Robert
the
was
guests that come into the baby shower comes in and get a free shirt that says Raw's Law.
Because at that point, that's what the fuck.
right. Oh wait, hold on. We got one more.
Oh Lord, here come Pastor.
let me get my Pepsi for this one.
Eli says, "See, that's a solid guy. Personally,
Facts.
I wouldn't deal with that.
See,
But
damn.
if he would have attended Mount Baptist of knock them ankles loose and leave a hoe, he could have learned from Pastor Boosie what to do. But nah, y'all scared of the exotic foods. LOL. Could have made a friend in Roach of Neat. LOL.
I can't stand you, Eli.
Oh Lord.
Only Eli, bro.
And then Robert said, "I constantly break the rules." LOL.
You know what, Rob?
Next
I
one.
feel like you didn't type to slip a bitch a Plan B pill without her knowing.
And the
I
roaches.
think that's the vibe you giving me right now.
Mixed
And
in
you
with
put
a
the-
side
no.
of roach.
You put the Plan B's at the roach. You eat the roach.
No, not Aaron. I'm sorry. Robert the Tire Beast. I saw you and him walking in the rain.
I'm so glad you corrected that to Robert, not Aaron. I'm so glad, boy. This
No,
man,
I said, I
this be
know
your
I'm mad
last
at
show
you,
too.
but
I
I
guarantee you that. This be your last show too.
Wait, I said what I said. He said, "I feel you know me." LOL.
I do know you. I know you too well. We got 10 years of friendship and more, so we got
No,
more than 10 years of
that
friendship. so I do
comment
know
was
you.
meant to what I said.
Oh, well, yeah.
That comment was meant for what I said. What he just said now is to your song. He said, "Ha ha," knowing that's your song. LOL.
10 years of friendship right there.
Right,
Still ain't married.
right.
Motherfucker.
Rob.
Shots
Hey,
fired.
He said that,
Bang.
not me. He said that
Hey,
shit,
Jay.
not me.
Hey Jay, Rob on his Oprah. You get a Plan B. You get a Plan B. You get a Plan B.
With some roaches on the side.
You said up here, Bill Cosby and people, huh?
Come on, baby, eat some of this pussy. He didn't slip like 3 plans. You're gonna get rid of it.
You see.
Oh wait, you guys. Just wanted to let you guys know. Shannon said hi. She misses the shows because she works overnight, but she's sending lots of positive energy.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you,
Thank
Shannon.
you.
Take some
Thank you
tussin
so
and get
much,
some free
Shannon.
time now. Take you some tussin and some Vicks.
And get some of that Vicks and rub it on your chest.
And meat got the roach for you with your name on it.
You see, baby. You take this drink. Go ahead.
put the cup down, bro, because you on fire tonight, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait, Robert said, yeah, I listened. And Patty says, I'm at work right now. Just sneak away for a bit to see y'all. Thank you
I
so
appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you, Patty. We appreciate it.
Robert said they be awoke.
Yeah, and fuzzy. After that pill, and then he just, you see, baby, you see, if you just would have drunk the D, I would have.
You speaking from experience because y'all been friends 10 years now.
Yeah, exactly, Aaron, because I know what this nigga do when he's not ready for the children.
Let's get to the next scenario because let's get us out of here.
Ready. We are ready.
I'm done.
This one is called My Airbnb. And I don't know if y'all seen this particular video, but I want to read it to you.
This shit
I
will
rented
pop
out-
up on my feed. What the
I
hell?
rented out an Airbnb for me and my girls to have a girls' getaway. Well, my boyfriend was in town. I had him come pick me up, and we went out to dinner. Mind you, it's the last night of us staying here when he came. So me and her cousin hung out the entire time we were there. When I get back from my date, my supposed friend is mad and upset. She was getting hostile and irate, jumping up at me. She knew he was coming, but started acting funny with me in front of her cousins. We all had separate rooms and a living room, and he wasn't even staying the night, but just visiting me. I paid for the Airbnb, nobody else. My boyfriend left after he seen the way she was acting. Once I went into my room, I locked the door. She started pounding on the door, telling me to open it up if she was, or she, so she can kick my ass. I let her know I was recording on live for my safety, and then she stopped. I packed my things so that I can leave. I told her that I was calling my boyfriend to pick me up, and when I said that, she started trying to fight me again. She broke into the door. What should I have done?
Well, you shouldn't have gave him your credit card because that shit's all going on your shit. But,
Let me explain something to you. I paid for an Airbnb.
that's where I was
We
going.
spent the whole time together. My boyfriend comes in town the last day to pick me up and take me out to dinner. He was at the house chilling with me. Mind you, we all have our own rooms. And so you want to buck up at me because my dude was here? It ain't like he was over there fucking with you or none of that under the sun. What's the issue? What's the
Honestly,
fucking issue?
Honestly,
Maybe
the
you
friend
walk-
would have to
maybe
go.
you walk around naked after giving you the dick. I don't know. Shit, I mean, it's lots of shit could have happened. We don't know.
I mean,
It's
even
just
so,
the fact that it's not even a situation that you.
Well,
It's
that
different.
didn't happen because she said he shouldn't have been here. It was a girls' trip. It wasn't supposed to be nobody here. At the end of the day, I paid for this
Well, I can see
Airbnb.
the
It
issue.
was a girls' trip. He picked me up to take me to dinner the last day. What's the fucking issue?
So do you think? I don't think it was. It shouldn't have been to that point of you trying to like get that hostile with her. But I think it was more so maybe it was like a common courtesy type of situation. It's like, okay, well, we're under the impression that it's a girls' trip, but then your significant other shows up. That I'm just thinking maybe
It didn't
that's
show up because it says she knew he was coming.
okay. So then you know what? Then it don't matter. If she already knew, then there was no reason for her to sit here and act like that whatsoever. So that seemed like it was on some other shit.
honestly, I think she was jealous. Like, if so, like if she wanted to tell her something, you could have easily pulled her to the side and talked about it in a more calmer tone and atmosphere. But you wanted to get hostile, like super hostile, like you wanted to go ham on her, even with the fact that she paid for the Airbnb and try to put damage on the property.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
you gotta
she
go.
put
That's
damage on it.
that's the part that I'm like talking about. Like,
There's
I paid for
damage on it.
Airbnb. If
Yo.
whoever I want, this motherfucker could come.
In the video, she states that there's glass all over the place. You see the girl clearly banging on the door. Like
Wow.
she was getting mad hype for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's deeper.
Bringing
than
up some
just
shit that I gotta pay for.
situation.
The only thing I can say is this: she was smart enough to record because she can take that girl to court and get her money
And-
back for what she damaged.
And you got evidence.
Mm.
Hold on. Let's go to the comments. Okay. Robert said, yikes. LOL. Patty said, I saw the video. The friend was doing way too much getting to fight, and the friend fucked up the Airbnb that she didn't pay for. Seems like the friend was jealous and wanted her and mad she had a boyfriend. Zakia says, sounds like the friend was jealous. Eli says, there is definitely more to the story. Something's off. Mama Cookie says, I believe she was fucking the boyfriend too, but when she came in the door
Mom on hood, you banging?
on hood, she would have, on hood, she would have gotten her ass beat down, hands down. Damn. Okay, Mama Cookie.
Yeah,
Damn.
on a different side of Mama Cookie.
Mama Cookie, if I've said anything to offend you,
Z says, for real.
I don't need the hoods coming after me. And I got on orange. Oh shit! Go ahead.
He's moving, Mama Cookie. I'll just tell you my
I think I'm gonna get undressed online. So.
Just gonna be the first and last show of the season. We have to rebrand it. It's different next season.
We ain't gonna get into that. Keep going. Yeah.
Z says maybe the friend is messing with her dude and she didn't want to see it in person. Eli says friend is either envious or she caught feelings for one of them. Lene says that's pure jealousy, not the type of friends you want. Mama Cookie says after the fact, court run my coins, bitch. All right.
On hood.
On the hood.
On hood.
Give him that mucho dinero.
I don't know who she is tonight.
Yo, mama.
Yo, mama.
Oh God.
She my mama.
Not
She's
on
somebody
God.
else.
On hood. On God, but on hood. Quote her correctly, please.
On hood. Bitch, run me to my coins. That's what she said.
Somebody hashtag that.
I can't wear that shirt.
Nah, I ain't wearing that shirt.
I can't wear that shirt.
Not on hood. Just put hashtag run me my coins.
Run me my coins. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can probably.
Yeah,
wear that
we not
one.
nobody wearing.
That on hood thing.
Wait, she responded with yo mama.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
right.
Mama Cookie.
You emphasized the point, Mama Cookie.
Oh shit.
Funny.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Okay, I think we're ready for another scenario.
Okay. Oh Jesus, let me give y'all a good one because it's almost time. Check out.
Damn.
Right?
Let's see how y'all take this one. Let's see what y'all do with this one. It's called after work. You got off work, but you go home, but you realize that you left your laptop at work and need it because you have to turn in an assignment by midnight. So you arrive to the office knowing that your boss works late. When you get off the elevator, you head to your office to pick up your laptop. You then decide you're going to just stop by and let your boss know you stop back in. But as you get to his office door, you see him with your coworker, James. Now, let's keep in mind, both your boss and your coworker is married with a wife and kids. What would you do?
Are we talking?
Mind my damn
Is
business.
my boss a male or female?
They're
Yeah.
both males.
So
They're
it's
both
two
males.
Yeah, they're both male.
Male or female, I'm minding my damn business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't care. Do what y'all do. Y'all just came
I
to let
mean,
you
you
know.
could kind of use it to your advantage.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
You've been watching too many Tubi
A
movies.
lot of leverage.
Not
There's a
Tubi.
whole lot of leverage.
Okay, let's hear this leverage.
Get unlimited vacation time. Possible.
Do you really think that's gonna work? Like, let's be real. For
There's
one
only a
second.
difference. It could work if this is just if somebody just happens to grab their phone and record what they see. I'm just saying, I'm a person that look at everything from different perspectives.
Okay.
So that's me. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I would do it, but that is just one side of it. Oh, I need this time off and I need a raise. What we doing? So James, what you do after work yesterday? I'm implying some shit. I just want motherfuckers to get to thinking. I'm not saying that
That's when that inner petty comes in.
Wait,
I don't care. That's my problem.
you don't think
I
it
don't
ever can
care.
backfire on you?
How's it gonna backfire on me?
He your boss.
And you're having sex in the office with another coworker. So guess what? If I get fired, you get fired too. So fuck it.
Then guess
I'm
what?
gonna be like-
We all
I
lose
just
at
be
this
like,
point.
hey,
I mean, like, look, everybody has been through this goddamn sexual harassment training.
In the
So
workplace.
So what is it called?
definitely he could
What
lose
is
his job if it's
But
put
what is
out.
it called? If you're out trying to get revenge or use it towards your advantage, what is that called? Is that called harassment, or is that called, hey, I caught my boss, I'm gonna use this towards my advantage, and I'm gonna get a raise and get unlimited vacation time when there's clearly a whole HR office that.
Well,
Hold on. My
technically, he would still
1.6
get
just
fired
shot
if
up.
he
They call
was
that
fired
blackmail.
for that reason.
Thank you. So
They call that blackmail.
But that's
Okay,
what I just said.
we're gonna blackmail your boss into getting something just because you saw him doing something he wasn't supposed to do on work.
But what if he ends up firing you and it's again based off of a personal reason?
My point exactly.
So either way,
That's when you go to
still
HR.
get fired. That's what I'm saying.
How the fuck you gonna
So
fire
it's
HR?
a lose-lose situation. It's
That's fine.
not
Like
realistic.
which
It's
is
not
why I
realistic.
said what I said in the beginning. I'm minding my fucking business, and it ain't
Thank
got
you,
nothing
Jared.
to do with it.
Okay, hold on. What if it's a job that you don't really care for? So
I had nothing to lose no way. It's still a lose-lose situation.
That's different.
It's a job that you don't care for.
Well, guess
If I'm
what? In
looking at-
2023, all jobs matter at this point.
Hold on,
too.
Hashtag. All jobs matter.
All jobs better.
Gas is too high.
And you're like, okay, they're not paying me enough. Well, let me see if
You
I
not
can
paying?
get
You know, I ain't paying me enough, but I still went there after hours to pick up a laptop for something that was due by midnight. You actually
You're
care
in
about
school.
your job.
It's an assignment from school, so you're in school.
No.
What, I mean, what? I don't,
It is, and it's not for your job. It's an assignment that's due at midnight.
I'm with Gerald. I'm minding my. I'm looking over. Okay, I'm
You're
grabbing my
like,
computer and I'm out of
all
here.
the way.
I'm gonna be like, oh, I just
That's
came out.
interesting.
I'm like, hey boss, hey James, just came to get my laptop. Have fun. I'm
Have a
out.
good night.
That's what
Have
I'm
a good
saying.
night.
But that's something you did, right?
It's something I did, but I'm not about to use it to my advantage.
That's
It's not my
no.
business.
I didn't say that you had to use.
I guarantee the next time you walk into the office,
Was
Walk
my
to the office
question?
tomorrow, there's going to be a conversation with you behind closed doors.
Oh,
My
yeah.
question.
Now, Mr. Williams,
My
I
question
know that you came in
was,
last
what
night
was
and
that
saw
done?
me,
Hey,
James,
I
get
did
over the
that.
Now,
desk.
at that point, I'll probably use it to my advantage. I'll probably come to work dressed like this.
Like I said, my question was, what would you have done? I did not say that everybody had to use it to your advantage. So you answered
Nothing.
my question. You did something.
I
You
was just
literally
mind
just
my
said, I would have said, hey, James, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah. That's
Okay,
literally what you just
bottom line,
said.
Professor. Bottom line,
I was being
Professor,
funny,
I'm minding
honestly.
my business. I ain't gotta use.
I'm not saying nothing. I
Like I
grab my
said.
computer, I'm out of there. That's
I'm
none of
grabbing my
business.
computer. I'm out. That's all I
Let me
need.
tell you something.
I don't
Let me
need
tell you
to
what
say
I probably
nothing
would have did. I probably would have just walked out, and when I got by the door, hit the light switch and kept it pushing. Put him a little bit.
Shit out.
Scare him a little bit.
No, you doing that because you petty as
And
fuck.
they'd be like,
You want them to know you
who the
caught
hell
them.
is in the office?
Nah, my
You
job
want them
surrounded
to
by
know
cameras.
you caught them. Like,
My job got cameras all over the office.
But me
They would've
personally,
known
I
was
don't
me.
give a shit. Like, it's not
No,
my business.
like
I
I'm
don't
saying,
care.
I probably wouldn't have did nothing, but I probably would have just hit the light and kept it pushing, like, boop. So they can be like, and never spoke of it.
They
Because
would have
I'm
been
that
fucking.
type of person.
They would have been fucking in the dark. They didn't care.
No. I would have cut the light on. See, the light was off. I would have just hit that switch real quick. He was in his office. So, like if it's one of those offices where the
It's
boss
away.
office is there and it's kind of away from where everybody else's desk and shit is, one of those. I just would have hit the switches in that and just kept it pushing. That's just me. I would have did some petty shit like that and left it at that.
Meech, what would have you done? We haven't heard your answer. We're listening, sir.
Just tell me you weren't gonna join in Power Drive. That's all I just tell me you weren't gonna do that. That's
Don't do that. That's two men in a situation. Please don't do that. There's no women in this equation, and my brother.
I said, well, tell me you're not gonna do that.
Hey,
But
hey,
if that's
look.
his personal preference, that's his personal preference.
Hey, look. If you like your tumbleweed whistle, you do that. But that just
If you like your what?
Go ahead and answer me.
I think you dropped down to 1.49 at this one.
no,
Right.
I know what tumbleweed is. Whistle and dick.
Honestly,
You
to
live in
me,
Winterville, you should know.
honestly, to me, I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared.
You wouldn't have cared.
I wouldn't have cared. I would have just grabbed the shit and be on my merry way. Now, if my boss was an asshole, then I'll be like, okay, got your ass. Have his ass reported.
No, your boss got somebody else's ass. He has your coworker's ass. Not you don't have his ass.
Hey,
He has
you don't put that.
Please don't put yourself in that equation.
But all in fairness to James, we don't know who was doing who at that point.
Does it matter at this point? Somebody's
I
ass.
don't think it matters.
Yeah, look, some are givers, some are takers. We don't know. So
We're not going down that road,
that
y'all. We're not going to go down that road. We leave that
okay,
alone,
we're not gonna go
please.
down that road. But I'm just saying.
That would be too much info.
All right, so we got Meech doing a got your ass boss. We got me and Gerald minding business. We got the professor and Heather potentially using it towards their advantages.
First of all, Pud is cutting the light on.
Hood
You're
just wanted-
cutting the light on. You letting
Yeah, right.
you
You're
letting them
cutting
know
the
that
light on.
someone was here. And you're getting
Yeah,
out the
there's
way.
a ghost in here. It's a ghost.
So now they're gonna play the guessing game. Like who saw us? Like okay, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want them a little
And
bit because then they're gonna start acting funny around the office, and I'm gonna just be cracking up laughing.
They gonna know it's you. They gonna
But
give it
that
up.
would
No,
be
they not
pretty
because I'm not gonna laugh in their face, but I'm gonna be laughing internally.
cool. But
You
wouldn't
can't-
that be
you can't
funny
laugh
though,
internally.
they don't-
But,
But-
you ain't got to you ain't about to laugh
Yeah.
internally.
But that's a good. But that's
You're
a
pretty
good
much
thought,
laughing
though.
on the inside.
Fuck out of
Exactly.
here. She gonna be petty as fuck and be saying
not
little sweet shit to them. Like,
I told you I was already petty when I cut the light on.
You a
yeah, but
Virgo. You ain't laughing on the inside.
You be walking around saying slick shit to them. They be like, "Oh man, my butt hurt. I wonder why." You know what
Hey,
I think y'all know
hey,
me
boss,
so
your
well.
deck sure is
I'm
strong.
saying? I know you.
noticed
I know
that.
you that much.
You don't know me that
You
much.
gonna be saying little slick shit to them. Like,
You
You
are.
don't know me that because if you know me, y'all know I can switch real quick. So no.
true, but at the same
Professor,
but
why are you
at the
late to
same time,
work?
When the
Had an ache
ball
in
is
my
in your
back last
court,
night.
but when the ball is in, but when the ball, like
Why
I
am I
said, they're
late?
gonna be like, "We're behind on reports."
My
Like,
knee.
you was behind, never
Right.
mind. Like you know what
You
I'm
was
saying?
behind James too last night,
You're right. You gonna be saying little slick shit.
No, I would have said, we all be behind sometimes.
including James.
Mm,
Behind James
Damn.
sometimes.
mm.
You ever been behind sometimes?
You ever been
Somebody
behind?
ever been behind you?
You ever been behind and someone just turned the lights on you?
Speaking of behind, we are behind on a lot of these comments. So
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of them.
it's a
that,
whole
Heather.
lot.
I like that, Heather. Go ahead.
She finally
All
catching
right.
on.
So Robert laughed. Gio said he'll mind his business. Robert said, I'm gonna head out.
He's gonna go, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Patty said, I'm gonna head out. Minding my motherfucking business. Robert's running. The kid said, ask for a raise. Mama
Oh,
Cookie
that's
said,
fire.
talk your shit and run my coins, bitch. My new t-shirt.
Hey, she gonna wear that shit.
Hey,
She'll wear that shit to the office when the boss would have asked her why you late. Run me my coins.
That's
Mind your
pretty
business,
weird,
bitch.
though. Robert said it's probably illegal. Patty says, even if I don't care about the job, still minding my motherfucking business. Not my vagina, not my concern.
What no vaginas in that?
There was none.
Yeah,
There was
there
lack
was
of
none.
vaginas
It
in
was
that
none
script.
That
present.
was nothing but ass and never mind. Go ahead.
The kid said it doesn't
Every
hurt to
man-
ask. Even if the answer is no, closed mouths don't get fed. It could be an
James'
easy
mouth
yes.
wasn't
You never
open.
know. Facts.
It might have been open earlier. We don't know that.
Oh, you got some Tussin and some Vicks.
They'd have been hunching with runny noses.
Hey, y'all say it cure everything. Never mind.
You do.
Oh Lord, Eli, with your thesis. Okay, it's time to play the game and work the system, because if you just caught two DL men and they looking at you like a loose end that they got to clip off, it's time to play the long game. Let's let this bullshit go where it's about to go. It's ways to move without getting fired. This Wait, this won't end peaceful. This won't end peaceful. I'm telling you, their secret pride and ego are involved. And watch how the weasels try to attack the lion because of that. You're right.
Heather, do you
Don't agree with that, Heather. Don't.
Wait. What you say?
You're right.
No, because he's actually.
No, Jay is asking a question.
Oh,
Heather,
go ahead.
Do you got a
Who you calling James?
He said Jay.
Oh, did you say who you calling James?
She said Jay. I'm like, wait, where did Jay?
Jay got a question.
I'm about to be
What
like,
was your question, Jay?
Heather, do you got a
Y'all gotta start calling
1.6
something else because this is getting too close to cover. Well,
He asked if she have a 1.692.
You was just reading all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Continue.
That was a long ass paragraph. Fuck you. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, you saying the words wrong. I'm like, no, that's not it. And I've been drinking, so that's the. And I've been drinking, so that's the show. Like, I can read it correctly. Maybe I should have been drunk in school, but go ahead.
Back to the goddamn comments.
Drunk in school.
Maybe made to boost my shit up to 1.
Underage drinking will put your parents in jail, sir. Don't you should have took some testing and Vicks.
We do not condone
I
underage
wouldn't be
drinking.
allowed to tell you that if my dad would have went to jail, but go ahead.
You should have took some rubber tussin and Vicks. It cures everything.
Eli said
Hey.
the clock started ticking once you caught them. Patty says, okay, ask Genius. Wait, what?
Ask Gina.
Ask Gina.
Oh, ask Gina.
Where y'all go? Public school is fucking.
No, it's just I've never seen that term before. I'm sorry. Okay,
Ain't
ask
you
Gina.
what-
Then for
Never
them
mind.
on the DL.
It's called a bugina. Or Badusi.
Yeah, I've heard that's her.
Booty, dick, and pussy. Matter of fact,
Pussy.
Boss, it smell in here, boss. It smell like Patricia.
no, right. Hey, air. It'd be like, James, it's stinking here. It's starting to fuck with my heart.
I gotta get my doggone medicine.
Boss, your plants looking dry, boss. You can water your plants.
It's starting to fuck with my heart.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
I need to get my doggone medicine.
The professor would have went like, give me my money, give me my money.
And here come Mama Cookie with her shirt on. I am my motherfucking business.
Yes. I had to hit him with one of these.
Gave up Mama Cookie laughing at you too.
Y'all are stupid. Go ahead, man.
Hey,
Go ahead.
James can never call out sick for work. I'm gonna be like, oh, his asshole hurt today, huh?
Robert said, yeah, no, correction, I'm fried. That's me.
I'm drinking water. I'm sober.
Correction. I'm drunk.
It's just Jero. It's just Jero.
Yeah.
Robert said he's over there dying.
Because the smell is starting to fuck with his heart. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Here, Jay. Here you go.
Hold on. Fuck you, you big mouth bitch.
Okay, I think.
All right, let's go.
Oh, Zakia was laughing too.
Oh, y'all are stupid.
We are
Come get
hitting
your
our
husband.
2-hour mark, y'all.
Come get your husbands,
we
a
are.
kid.
When I was a child. All right. So we wrapping it up? Is that what we doing? Or you want to get one more off?
It's a 2-hour mark.
We're not wrapping shit up. Raw is law. What are you talking about?
Hashtag.
You better get your tussin and some Vicks, because we ain't wrapping shit up.
Let that tussin touch your skin and you be invincible.
Hey,
All right, y'all.
I got the Tussin. I ain't got no Vicks.
I got the Vicks somewhere.
Oh, shit.
I gotta find it.
We
Y'all
are
are
not
funny.
sponsored by Tussin.
Don't put that out there. We don't want that sponsorship.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, yo, Tessa might play some good money.
It's gonna say Tussin and Vicks.
Oh,
We
wait,
put that shit on
Zakia.
everything.
You can't say Aaron, I'm sending you to you.
Oh no, your face are clogged. I have to clean your face. Please don't send him to me. Oh no.
No.
Hey Z, you send him to me, he going straight to Pain House. I know.
No.
I know what pain is.
No.
Oh, shit.
He gonna be over there with his godchildren.
Hey Jay,
I'm in
you heard what I
tears.
said, right?
All right.
You heard the slogan?
What?
It said Tussin and Vicks. We put that shit on everything.
Exactly. That's exactly what we do.
That's what we get shirts that say
All
that.
right, y'all. All right.
Y'all gonna have a lot of people dying this year. If you get an STD, don't listen to these other 4 motherfuckers.
God damn.
No, listen to her. She might. You will live.
Take your ass to the clinic and get that right medication. No,
I
Yeah.
said go to the clinic. I said get tested.
oh, I thought you said get tussin'. I'm like, no.
She said,
You gonna have a perfect attendance.
right.
You gonna have a
You gonna
perfect
get-
attendance at the clinic.
Hey, that's another one. Get tested and get tussing. So there it is.
That's a good one.
So
Meech,
Nice.
write that down. Write it down, Meech.
write that down. Write that down, Beach. Get tussing and get tested and get tussing. All right, y'all. We have come to the end of what's the scenario? First show of the year for UTR's Talk Your Shit. We are about to give our final remarks. Y'all give our final remarks in the comments. And we are going to start off with the lovely Heather B. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Shut the fuck up, Eric. Shit.
I didn't say nothing. I was just. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Really, truly appreciate all of the comments, all the shares, all the reactions for us to come back in and you guys show so much love on the very first show. We are truly, truly appreciative of that. And we have so much to look forward to this coming year. Just keep a lookout on everything as we announce it. And I really do not have any final thoughts. I'm just happy to be back on the panel with y'all talking shit. That's it. That's all. I love you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
To the lovely professor.
I want to say thank you guys for joining. I know I sound a little raspy. Asthma's tripping right now, y'all. So y'all gotta excuse me.
Because it's fucking with her heart.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry. I won't get to that one, but go ahead.
In all seriousness, get tested. Just get tested. Ladies, do not go using your friend's toys. Go buy you some. You know what? And live, laugh, and love. That's it for me.
All right. Oh, Meech.
This nigga with the tail.
All I'm gonna say is sterilize them bees when you get off camera.
Ooh, I'm gonna kill you.
You motherfucker.
That's my wife.
I got you, but I got you when we get off the show, bro. But I want to say thank you to everyone who came in with awesome energy tonight and lit up the comment section because brother over here is in tears right now. Oh man!
Long James slapping your knee.
Anyways, for final remarks, elevation is vital now more so than ever. So keep on elevating and keep that elevation and evolution fresh so that way you can feel proud and excited to every plateau you reach in life.
Talk your shit, Meech.
For real.
And I'll leave it at that.
Oh, wait a minute before you get to Aaron. And I want to say thank you to my mama who told me she was my mama in the comment. Cause she on hoods, she will fuck y'all up if you fuck with her.
So
Or me. Or anybody on this panel.
She actually got me scared right now. So
Y'all want to read that comment?
Yeah, I'll actually read the rest here.
read the comments before we get to end.
Patty said, enjoyed the show. Y'all, let me get back to these coins. Thank you, Patty, for tuning in.
Thank
Uh,
you,
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Z said, great start to a new season. Thank you, Z.
Thank you, Z.
Robert said, say it real spit 100. And Mama Cookie said, y'all need a late night TV show. I had fun. I appreciate you all. Stay forever blessed and see y'all next time. Y'all have the most lit show on on the book out in these
Streets.
streets. We love you, Mama Cookie.
That's actually Skeet, but
She meant to say,
go ahead.
Mama, get his ass.
Skeet. Oh,
I think I have a late night appointment to get to. Yeah.
Make sure you
Who's
don't
late night tonight?
don't
Is your
forget
shoulder better?
don't forget your Tussin and your Vicks, Meech.
hitting the
You
ocean
might want
side.
to put that on your shoulder too.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
All right. Double A.
Thank you, everybody.
Final remarks.
It feels good to be back, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. I got no other final remarks besides you coming for me. I don't know who she meant that for.
Jay.
Mama
Cookie
Cookie.
gonna get
If you
you.
were somebody else.
No, say it with your chest on hood. Say it with your chest.
No, I got Vicks on it right now, so I can't do that. So no, I'm not doing nothing. But
Nova said good night.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nova
but-
said good night. Good night, Nova.
Night,
Night,
night.
Nova.
Hey, Nova, thanks for tuning in.
Go ahead, Jay. It's on you.
All right. I want to say that it is great to be back. We missed y'all. We always have a blast with y'all. It's just all around greatness coming into the new year. It's gonna be all around greatness going into the next year. So like Miss Heather B said, stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of things coming ahead of us. Don't say nothing to me, Aaron. Don't say nothing to me. We got a lot of things approaching. So we want to say that we love y'all. We thank y'all for growing with us and rocking with us and continue to rock with us. And I'm going to leave it at that. Can you please say the rest of the comments so we can get up out of here?
Well, no, Heather, let me say it because I already know what it said.
Yeah,
Mama
go
Cookie
ahead.
said she about to pull the fuck up.
Okay,
Well,
top.
I got a smart remark for that too, but I love you, Mama, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
You gotta leave
Okay.
her alone.
Robert said,
You know how
dope
you use the same
episode,
knife.
Thanks, Robert. We appreciate
Thanks,
so
thanks,
much.
bro. Appreciate you.
Eli says, final remarks from Mount. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Praise God, liberty for your sake, church. Add a couple of dollars to the collection plate to help the congregation taste test the exotic persistent Eugene foot, so they won't cut her foot off because of being too freaky with the Deacon Charles for this new year. Jungle juice and grandma's chocolate chip cookies in the bag before you leave with a fried pork chop. Be safe.
Roaches.
Let the church say amen and put your
Pussy lips on live. He'll give you $1,000.
And Robert said 100.
Our next show will be
I'm
sponsored by
gonna say
Ray.
don't ever put your money in that complexion plate ever again.
The next show will be sponsored by Ray Bug Spray. So Ray,
Right.
you got
And-
roaches is ready to wait.
Hey,
I'm
bingo.
about to say, and the church has a new sponsor called Terminex, and we'll be over there to spray Pastor Eli. But we gonna say that this has come to an end. We will see y'all next time. And with that being said, take care of yourselves and each other.
Not James.
Cut it.